right before we get into the recap of last session, I'd like to talk about some things from the previous session. I said that the previous era, when I was saying things about the era, was the 5th era of Jukum. That is wrong. I'd like to correct it to the 18th era of Jukum. I got confused with something else, yeah.
Fact check, liberal.
Yeah, got confused with something else. And then also, because of an annoying little doggo who just doesn't like me sitting in this chair, I wasn't able to read all of my notes. Wasn't able to read all of my notes. And
just get his ass.
I missed a part in your dream, Felix, that I think is pretty imperative. So if you remember you're having an out-of-body experience, you kind of float above the forest, and then you kind of get the vision.
It's bright, dude. What?
You Dude says you get the vision of the entire forest, like when you normally speak with plants, you can kind of detect animals around you. You kind of get that with the entire forest, and it's very overwhelming. But in that brief moment, due to just the sheer insignificance of snowflakes to the size of the forest, your vision is clear, and you're able to see all of the trees around you not obscured by any snow, and also all the cloud formations. And what you remember from your dream is being perplexed right before the forest spirits start speaking to you and saying they've been trying to warn you and showing you all these, caustic and zombified predators throughout the forest. You notice the clouds you've seen snow clouds before. They're normally white. But these are much darker clouds, and they're moving much quicker than clouds normally move. You can see them visually moving. And if you look to where the origin of all of the clouds' movement is, it is towards the southwest of the Tilgi Forest, towards a very familiar mountain called Vaku's Peak, which is a sharp spike of a mountain that's, very skinny and tall, that comes out of at the end of a mountain range that's in the southwest of the Tilgi Mountains.
Kevin, what's in that glass?
It's a Cupid's arrow. I don't know. It's from Hunter's cocktail machine where you put in a little cocktail K-pod and it spits out unholy creations. I don't know what it is. I think it's
what is that?
Yeah, it's called the Bartesian. This is not a Bartesian ad. Shout out to Steven's viewers. Also, Steven, will this get you demonetized?
That. I hope it gets me demonetized.
This came from Colombia. Anyway.
Yes. You see
it's like a Bartesian. It's a Keurig for alcohol. I'm not kidding. You load up the vodka, gin, and rum into big chutes, and then you put this little containers in that it has all the juice, and it mixes it for you. That's all.
Craig is in disbelief with that. He has
Craig's seen it.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
Oh, I need it.
Yeah, you can make drinks strong too, which makes them just completely fucked.
Right. Well, you see that the clouds come from Vaku's Peak, and they seem to be originating from there. It's such a tall mountain that they seem to be spewing out of it, which is odd. You've never seen that before. But anyway.
Spewing.
And also, I do want to emphasize, just for y'all as players and for your characters as well, that the dreams that y'all had last night were very rare. Don't think that every time you go to bed you're going to have dreams like that. It was just kind of a proof of concept of what kind of, the dreams happen every night, and sometimes they're very vague and very short, but these were much more detailed and much more involved than all the other dreams. So future dreams will most likely very improbably be like that. But anyway, recap. Y'all defeated the caustic wolf that y'all found within a wolf cave, where it seems like all of the zombified wolves originated from. And after inspecting some of the bodies to see that they had kind of, the life had seemingly been sucked out of them, and they'd been vomiting blood, and they're very skinny, but their stomachs were still full, y'all realized that Kinney had gone off somewhere, and through a stroke of sheer luck and good rolls, y'all were able to find Kinney. She had stumbled across her mother's body and was distraught by that fact, obviously. And Trelawn picked her up and threw some, just look, God looking out for you. You were able to find in the very dark and very stormy blizzard, able to find your way back to Felix's hole, where y'all slept and had some dreams. And now you are up, and you are waking up. I know Trelawn said that they were doing a card reading for themselves. Vita looked at Ori to make sure that Ori was still normal. Alden did a whole workout routine, as you do. And Felix, you pretended that you were still sleeping once you woke up. And to start off, I would like you to do a deception check, Felix.
What does he gain by this? What does he gain by this?
And also, I just want to confirm something. Like, if you do blind GM roll versus private GM roll, I don't know what.
I think private is you and the GM see it. Blind is only the GM sees
I
it.
see it.
Yeah.
Okay, so then these should be blind GM rolls, right?
Yeah. So private rolls, I think, would really just be for when we don't want the players to see something, but but you know the outcome of your success, and
Who's
the GM needs to know it.
Oh, this would be Felix. He is trying to
like
pretend.
Felix runs off into the woods and does a ritual. He would know it succeeded, so he would do private, right?
Yes.
This is what I was just seeing.
Kenny?
See, blind GM roll.
Kenny?
Kenny?
And it was deception?
Yes. Or deception, sorry.
You got a 10.
Damn.
Damn, a 10?
No, it was just a guess. I have no idea.
So that was 10?
No, I know. I was pretending like you rolled a 10.
Oh.
Sumia. Jesus. So, all of you just kind of glancing over, see Felix kind of shift around in a not very sleepy way, and then still has his eyes closed. He seems to be awake, but is closing his eyes, but
just vibing.
Yeah, just vibing.
I'm gonna I just finished up my workout routine. I'm gonna walk over to him and be do you have any whey?
No.
Any eggs? Any protein?
No.
Okay.
Some lean?
Are your eyes still closed when you're saying this? You're just like...
Yeah, his eyes are closed. No.
Okay, I apologize.
Eyes closed in a meditative state. What is lean?
No, I just say no.
I didn't ask about lean. That's not canon.
It's anachronistic. God,
it's not canon. It's not canon.
Yeah,
don't put it in the wiki. Don't put it in the wiki.
What is a lean equivalent?
Lean cannot be made. They do not have the.
Let me look at my notes. I need to find a lean equivalent.
Hang on.
But y'all go through your morning preparations, which means you are, got a full night's rest. You're all fully healed up. You get your spell slots back if you had any. Pretty epic. And would you all like to discuss anything?
I don't know. I think I know someone who doesn't have spell slots. You can't tell that I'm staring at. You can't tell that I'm staring at Littler.
What
do you mean?
I don't have any spell slots in real life. My character does in the game.
Sure, dog, sure.
No one's inquired about it. No one's asked. As far as you all know, I'm a tried and true wizard.
Full-blown wizard.
You do not got the bitches inquiring.
I wipe the sweat off my head with my beard. That's 100% real. Shuffle it so it's back in position. And then I want to look over at Kenny and see how she's doing.
Yeah, good idea.
That's a good idea. As you look at Kenny, you see that she is sat up. Her, face is red. Her eyes are kind of puffed up. Obviously been crying quite a bit. And she is sitting up and she is looking at Biggie in her hands, a little teddy bear. And as you
Big E.
As you all are Big E. as you all are seeing, going just about waking up, doing your morning preparations, whatever, she says out loud to Biggie, she's staring at it. She says,
Him.
Daddy used to say that whenever I was upset, that I should talk to Biggie and about it and things would become better. But whenever Mommy and Daddy were upset with each other, they would talk about it with themselves. They would talk about it who they were upset with. And then she places down Biggie and she looks to you four as you're throughout the room. And she says,
unpause so I can move through, by the way?
Oh, yes, sure. There we go. Forgot about that. She looks to you all and she says, I'm not dumb, you know. I know that Mommy is sleeping forever. But Daddy said that the only way to wake someone up who's been sleeping forever is with magic. And
I'm
she
gonna
looks,
turn to the group like a little concerned face, like a uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't know that spell.
I'm trying to hide that from Kenny.
Do you know that
I don't-
spell? I look at Alden.
No.
No.
If anything, that's more divinity magic, which is not my area of expertise.
Oh yes, there were classes about that, but I didn't take those
No,
classes.
that's a
Yeah.
little bit beyond my purview.
Kenny, have you ever seen someone do this? Did
No,
Dad ever do this?
but you, and she looks at you, Vita, you have a floating magical bird. And she looks at you, Felix. You can shoot green light out of your body. And she looks at you, Alden. And she says, you look just like all the wizards that my daddy described to me in all his stories.
Yes, I do.
Storybook wizards.
She looks
You gotta have something going on there, mister.
She looks to you, Turlon, and kind of squints a little bit, a little, oh, you picked me up. But she's like, and you can make two of you appear at once. You can, I know that you all can wake up my mommy. Please, if you want to help me, please do that.
I'm just gonna
Maybe.
shake my head.
Oh,
It's not
maybe
possible. I don't think we can do that, Kenny. I'm sorry.
Why not?
Steven, what would an
Stop, stop.
Arcana check be?
Well, for starters, Vita, I'm not magic. I can't do anything magic. What I do isn't quite magical. And can you bring someone back from the dead? I suspect not.
No, I don't think so.
Alden, no offense. I don't think you're much of a wizard. Surely not the kind that can bring
that's
someone
just
back to life.
wrong. I mean, that's just complete falsehoods.
Can you bring
but-
someone back from the dead?
Well,
Alden?
I can't, but I know there's people that can.
Of course there are people that can, but we aren't those people. And clearly the conversation has moved away from Kenny. We're all talking to ourselves. I'm just gonna look back to Kenny. I'm sorry. And just shake my head.
She kind of looks down. She says, I thought that's what you all would say. But we still need to find my daddy. He would know what to do in this case. He would know who to find who could wake up Mommy.
Above board, wasn't her dad.
Her dad's
dead?
super dead.
Okay.
Yeah, we
His
definitely found his
dad
body,
very
right?
dead,
Yeah.
but she did not see his body. She only, in the dark,
Uh-huh.
only saw, especially with her saying this, she only saw her mother's body.
All right. I rolled above a 15, which is my threshold for asking you guys instead of just doing this. Should I just say her dad's dead?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna look to Kenny. I'm gonna just shake my head. I'm sorry, Kenny. Your dad's dead, just like your mom. There's nothing we can do to change it. I'm sorry. And I'm just gonna shake my head again.
She looks confused and she says, What do you mean? What? He wasn't there at the camp. He must be somewhere else. Well, how do you know that he's dead? We didn't ever find him.
We saw him on the way to the cave, and we hid him from you. We didn't want to scare you.
I don't
He'll probably
believe
be
you.
buried by the snow by now.
I don't believe you.
I'm gonna just turn to the rest of you. Shall we show the kid her dad's dead body? Or
No.
leave?
No.
I'm gonna turn back.
No.
He's dead. I'm sorry.
He's a cold ass bitch.
Can we? So
No, we're
wait,
not.
again
We're not going
above
back out there.
board, because now I'm a little suspicious. We saw his dead body when we were going to the cave, but when we were coming back and got Kenny, was he also, was his body, like, where do we hide the body again?
We moved the body. We were told that there was. I want to hear Steven's opinion, but we should also discuss as players before we just request God for the knowledge. I very distinctly remember finding his dead body, and then it was already getting covered by snow when we left, and we came back, and his body was gone, presumably because he was covered by snow, and not because of some crazy necromancy bullshit, which would be cool, but it's probably not happening.
There was no mention of his body like at all when we came back at all. I think we just assumed he was buried.
no mention.
Oh.
Obviously, there's some room for it to be the case that it was.
Well, my mind likes to run wild. I was assuming, oh no.
I'm gonna say
it was alive.
out loud, it can't hurt to check, right? I mean, you guys saw what you saw. I didn't see it, and then if she says her dad has powers with raising the dead, maybe it's something we can keep in mind.
I don't think she said her dad had those powers. I think her dad talked about that before. There's quite the difference.
Is that something people usually talk about?
How's the weather right now, Steven? Is it just as bad?
You don't hear anything.
I'm gonna take a peek outside the door.
Yeah, if you all mention, if you take the peek
void.
out the door,
It's black.
it is. Now, do you just take a peek or do you open the door?
I'm gonna open the door. I'm gonna open the door and take a peek out.
Dimensional door. Fuck.
Okay. All right.
You take 10 million D30 damage. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, sorry. You're all dead. New campaign. But you open the door and you all can look out and you see just through the door, but especially Turlon, who's standing there, can look out and see. You all see the Tilgi Forest. Now, all your players had seen the Tilgi Forest before this blizzard, so you knew what it looked like, but you as players don't know. As you now look out, you can see the Tilgi Forest covered in about 2.5 feet of snow. At some point, the blizzard had been covered up, and it's difficult to open up the door unless it's an inward opening door. I don't know. But as you look out, you now see the distinct Tilgi oak trees that makes this Tilgi Forest famous. The trees are this really distinct, super straight middle trunks, kind of like spruce trees, I guess. Just super straight, very tall. But instead of branches across the entire way, all the way up, it's in very distinct layers, about every 10 or 15 feet or so, where they kind of just these rooted, twisted branches come out together that form these sort of platforms with leaves on top of them that are normally used in Tilgi Forest are for great forest dwellers and, you know, people that like to live in the trees, creatures like that. They love the Tilgi Forest for that. But anyway, due to the 2.5 feet of snow that is everywhere, many trees, these, you know, platforms, or as it were, have kind of collapsed in on itself. Some trees have fallen, not close to the hole, but you can see some in the background. But it's a clear, sunny day. The sun's out. Not a sign of clouds in sight. And it's nice and bright.
How tall is Kenny?
How is Kenny?
How tall
is Kenny? She's around 3 feet tall.
She's she barely got a foot on this snow. Okay. I'm gonna look to you guys. Given that the blizzard's cleared, I suppose it's not too arduous to go back to the campsite.
Might be worth a look.
I mean,
Okay.
well, what else? Before we go, what else do we want to do? Like,
We need to take Kenny to the city, or to the nearby village.
is
Find
that the
someone who
same
can take care of
direction
her.
as the campsite? Do we know that?
I'm gonna look to Felix.
Yes, you know Felix, but I will say that we're talking about this the village. The one that's 3 miles away is like 3 buildings. You know, it is not a proper village. If you wanted to find a nearby town, that would be much further away. Probably
Will the
like
3 building village be on the way to a bigger
yes,
place?
yes. That is one of the first places that you could go by. But in terms of uh, uh, in terms of in a place where you would expect there to be more than like 10 to 20 people, would be probably like 50 miles away. Quite a distance away.
I think we should leave Kenny here or take her with us. I feel like a distance that big with the forest is who knows what's going on in the forest, so anything can happen. I feel like we should deal with that first before leaving, if it's that far away.
Hmm.
I agree. We can leave her here.
Is that just while we look for? Go back to the campsite, or all the way to the local village?
1 second.
Well, I don't think we can make it. I mean, the 3 mile one, he said just a couple buildings, but the one that's like 10 to 50 miles away, I don't know if we can even make it, knowing how the forest is like attacking us.
So we can't. We could make it. We could go there. Yeah, but
Like 50 miles, how we would have to walk. That would take
yeah,
like
it would take
a
time.
long ass time, and if,
It would take time, and I don't think we have that much time. I think I know where. I don't know if this is where everything is coming, the corruption's coming from, but I have an idea. It's a mountain to the southwest, I believe, of here. It's called Vuku's Peak. Well, all right, intermission, I guess. Cat
Yeah.
intermission. Thanks, Kevin.
It's also, I misspoke, it's Vaku speak.
Vaku's.
An A.
Vaku's.
Vaku.
Motherfucker.
If we're gonna leave her here, could you leave Ori behind to like watch her? Do you have any sort of remote bond with Ori so you could, I don't know, remotely keep a watch on Kenny? She's
No.
prone. I feel like she's prone to running off.
not that I've seen, but I haven't really. I don't really know what I can do with Ori. That's Vita speaking, not me. I do know what I can do with Ori. I mean, yeah, why not? I can try, but last time we were in the cave and she ran off, he literally just didn't tell me anything,
No.
and I was like 10 feet away. But I guess it can't hurt.
I just think any sort of security would be better than nothing.
I'm gonna ask Ori, can you like fight or anything?
Ori's voice, which is kind of a soft, neutral voice, if I remember correctly. Ori says to you, I can do my best with whatever you wish of me.
Okay. Alright, I'll leave Ori here then. Sounds like he can do something at least.
Probably a good idea to leave Ori with Kenny.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Wow. Dylan, get your cat.
Yeah, we're cat pushing right now.
I don't want to disturb him.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Pluto. Pluto just does this.
He's here.
Paste.
I see it. Yeah.
Alright.
Angie would get on my lap and curl
So,
up, but he's
is-
not here right now.
Is our goal then we're going to try and find the source of the forest being weird, fix it, and then go?
Yes.
Okay. And what do you think it is, Felix? Alpha?
It's Vaku's Peak. It's to the southwest. I don't know what the deal is with it, really, which is why we're going. But
How do you know?
oh, I had a dream about it.
I'm gonna turn around to the huddle up with you guys and whisper as quietly as I can. And how do we trust that Kinney won't leave while we're gone?
Oh, I have an idea for that.
Not
Hey,
much
Kinney.
more we can do to stop her.
It's okay. I have an idea. Hey, Kenny.
Are we going to see Daddy?
Not yet. No.
Oh.
So, Kenny, you said that you are smart. You're right. We know that.
Thank you.
So here's a
So-
multiplication table to keep you busy.
All right. So here's a times table quiz. You need to do this every week. And you have to get 100 on it. Anyway,
Oh,
You don't learn
God.
calculus.
Yeah,
Oh,
so-
God.
you're gonna have to teach yourself this. It's okay.
Remember the trick with the 9s?
Okay, Kenny. So the forest is
Cool
very, very
cat.
dangerous. Okay.
Mhm.
Like, hello, cat. You can't see me waving at you, but I am.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fucker, get into it.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the spot. Yeah, that's the
Literally
fucking
one of the
spot.
stupidest creatures alive.
That's the fucking spot. Yeah,
He really is brainless.
that's the fucking spot.
There's only nerves in this head. No brain.
Kitty, so the forest is very, very dangerous. Okay. That's because of that. That's why your mom and dad are not going to be waking up. And it's dangerous even for us. And I motion to the other three of us. And while I know that you're smart and I know that you're brave, you're still very, very young. So what we need you to do is we need you to stay here, keep that door, and I point to the door, closed, and wait for us to get back, okay? Because if you leave, there is a very good chance that something bad will happen to you, okay? And we won't be able to save you if something happens to you and we're not there. All right?
How long will you be gone?
How long is the trip to the peak?
Let me get out my measuring tool real quick.
Yeah, get out your measuring tool, man. Get the measuring tool out here.
Get that
Also, you have to
measuring
protect Ori. I don't know if he can really survive on his own.
I think Ori should chill with you, Dylan.
You poked
You,
him up.
Dylan, not Vita.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that.
Gotta take it with the others. I'm indifferent. Why do you think that versus leaving Ori here?
Well, like me or my character?
Your character? I don't know.
Oh, because it's a weird magic bird that seems to have a lot of your. That's weird and seems attached to you. You should take it with you because it's attached to you.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna do much to help Kinney.
Above board because it's your familiar and like
You need
That's
that
your
for
whole
your
thing.
magic.
that's your whole deal. Steven's doing the math right
Yeah,
now.
I'm doing some math real quick. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I
about-
guess so. I can't really do anything with Ori at level 1. I can only like
But I think technically,
Make it
with,
talk.
as a witch, she's your spellcasting focus.
You need that thing.
Yeah, I will tell you that just if you try and leave her, or if you try and leave Ori, at some point,
like a radius.
it will just come back to you.
Hmm.
Okay, cool.
It needs
But
to be
Also,
near
like
you.
above board, I know you're a witch, and that's like the source of your power. Like you can't do magic. That thing can do magic, and do it through you. So you need it.
I mean, I'll just leave it here, and then I know that he'll teleport to me above board, and that'll just be something I can learn
Yeah.
as a
Mm.
character.
Mm-hmm.
Smart. I like
I
it.
agree with that. It's about 250 miles. Correct.
What the f-
What?
I believe we're going to have
Can
to.
you say that
charge our
number again?
stage-
Maybe we should go to the city.
250 miles.
That's 5 cities away.
This may be a trip that has to be
Okay,
done.
Kenny, never mind. I realized I was thinking about a different spiky mountain.
This is some Lord of the Rings shit. We're going
Yeah.
all
Okay,
the way.
so the mountain that we're going to is 250 miles away. I don't know if you know how long a mile is, but 250 of them is a lot. So, instead, we're gonna take you to a little village, in the woods.
Are they opposite directions? Like the
Yeah, what's on the way?
There are cities along the way. Or
I mean,
Along the
even if
way.
there are
along the
opposite
way.
directions, I feel like 3 miles in the opposite way of 250 miles is effectively nothing.
well, the 3 mile place is like nothing. He
It's
said
shit.
the real place is 50 miles away.
The real place is, referring to your map, the real place is about, is the one that, let me pull it up for the YouTube audience. I mean, I'm pretty fucking proud of this, let me tell you.
Map
But,
man.
Browser.
yeah, y'all are right above the T in Tilgi.
Okay.
It would be 50 miles or so to Dun, which is the main
Dun.
town. There is a roadway that maybe some of you, before meeting each other, may have taken.
Who knows?
It's like
Before getting
Redock
lost,
is
who
on
knows?
the way.
Redock is along the way, but there could be other, like, what I need to emphasize that I didn't say in the chat is these Redock Dun, these major towns, they're major towns. There's not just like whatever, like 25 towns in the entire, like, this is places like as big as the continental US, so it's like there's so many towns, but these are the
biggins.
big ones. So yes, so there could be other towns along the way. There's probably dozens, but in terms of a major place that you were thinking about maybe having like some kind of adoption thing would be these places. Like there's, there may be some kind souls in some of the towns that would take in, with a sad story, but I don't
Here's
think.
my.
And what's the name of these mountains one more time? Sorry.
You can see it on the map. Vaku's Peak is.
Yeah, I'm just looking. Where
Like
I'm
directly down from the T,
Mhm.
pretty much
From
down to the left
Tilgi?
a tiny little bit.
Yeah.
To the left
so
of that
No, I
big
sees
water.
it.
Baku's Peak.
Um,
Yeah. So I mean, we might want to go if we're above the T. We want to go to Redak. How far is Redak? Or maybe
It's like
Kiasi?
150 miles.
Oh, that's really
Okay,
far.
Kenny.
So.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was wrong. Different Spiky Mountain. You're coming with us.
Yeah.
Then we're
Here's that
gonna.
ringer.
Yep.
Innie, do you have family members besides your mom and dad?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
you're
that's
Okay,
coming.
cool.
that's
Yeah, you're coming with us.
Okay, well, alright then.
Not even any estranged aunts or uncles.
I don't
And-
know.
I
Okay.
want to check. I think I'm still holding on to it. Her dad's book. There's nothing written in that again. There's nothing.
Also,
There-
sorry, hold on, I
there's
need to be right back, one
yes.
moment.
Oh, it's smut.
If you triple check, there is nothing in the book.
Can I have Ori look at the book?
Yeah.
I also want to look at the book actually.
No, I
Yeah.
don't. I hand it
Everyone can
around.
look at the book.
Okay.
I can see him smiling makes you think it's just a fucking empty journal.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my astrology feat.
Okay.
So basically, 3 times a day, if I have to attempt a skill check, I can roll a d8, and if I get a 6, 7, or 8, I get a +2 circumstance bonus to the skill check. And if I
Nice.
get other stuff, I get different bonuses, which I'll discuss if that happens.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, it's an 8. We
sheesh!
take that. We take
So
that.
that's a +2 circumstance bonus. Is it occultism to like look at the book for spooky?
For you, yes.
Okay.
What about Ori?
Or it would be occultism too.
What kind of road he went, dude?
Well, I
Dude,
wanna
make
do an
it- make it-
occultism roll.
Make it public, dude. Yeah, let's all make it public, dude.
23.
12.
Nat
Yeah.
1! L! That's what...
I can't read just in general. I don't know what
He's
I'm looking
stupid! He's not even a wizard!
What the fuck?
for. I have a +5 to
Uh,
occultism. I have a +5.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. 1 + 5 is still 6, baby boy.
Baby boy. Yeah, so all of
Baby
you.
boy, baby.
all
Yeah, go
of
back to
you-
school, card boy.
You're such a fucking
Why
god.
is everyone so mean? This all the characters are so evil.
I've done nothing evil.
What?
I told a kid the truth.
Guys, should we go show her her dad's dead body? Yes or no?
She asked.
front of
She
a
asked.
5-year-old.
She wants to see it. She asked.
5 years
Wait,
old.
who asked? Who asked?
Yeah.
You all look at this book and God damn it, this book is as empty as can fucking be. God damn.
So
I'm
you're
done
telling me
with the
with
book.
23 that this book is empty.
Oh shit.
The DC was 25, so yeah, it does look. It does look bad.
Oh, you
Greg,
cunt.
Felix.
Just fucking with you. I'm fucking.
I'm done with the book.
Relax.
I'm done with the book. It's just a journal.
Yeah, it looks empty.
Why would you have a journal without a single even letter written in it? I don't know.
Maybe
What's he
you'll
gonna write
fucking
about?
find out soon.
Hey, hold on. One last thing.
Yeah.
The book, please. I take the book from whoever has it, presuming they offer it willingly.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take out a pen, a dip pen, take out a well of ink, put it down, and just kind of like write my name.
As you do this, you do it, but Kenny's like, "Hey, that's Daddy's book.
I know.
What are you writing in it?"
I am Voldemort.
I'm going to turn to Kenny, and I'm going to say, Kenny, we look at this book and we don't see anything written in it. We're just a little bit suspicious of it. So I'm just going to write my name on one of the pages to see if the writing disappears. Would you like me to write something else?
Daddy just got it. That's why there's nothing in it.
What's your dad's name, kid?
Look at it, right?
refer to the lore real quick.
You know? My daddy's name is Rillick.
Really?
I'm going to write Rillick into the book on the
Okay.
first page. Sorry, I actually fucking
Rillick was
headbutted
a
my
real
mic.
one.
As you do this, you explode. No, it's man. It's some good paper. That's for sure.
Damn. Wow.
And the writing
And then
stays
it's-
as the
and
writing
Whatever.
the writing stays there.
I'm done
book
with
is
the book.
full of mystery, isn't it?
I'll say that as you're all inspecting the book, as much just making sure that this is not
But
a
does the
magical
writing stay
book.
there? Does the
It's not
writing
what it
stay there?
seems. It's
Yes.
not what it seems.
The writing, yes, you wrote Kenny's father's name in the book, and it stayed there. And since you're inspecting this book so fucking much, I'll say that it has a leather cover, very crisp pages, maybe only 25 pages. It's a thin book, but very crisp pages. This is a very well handmade book. Very much not vegan. It's a very fine, whatever you do to leather, fine leathered leather. It feels
for
really
sure.
nice.
Oil it up.
Yeah, feels really nice. Yeah, it's a really well made book, and you put in one of the pages Rillick, and nothing happened.
Kenny,
Okay.
why does your dad's book say Death Note on the front of it?
That satisfies my curiosity. I'm gonna hand the book back to Alden.
Can I have it?
I'm
Sure.
gonna stop handing it, and I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna hand it to her, and I'm gonna give her my quill and ink. Have at it.
Thank you. I don't
You
know
don't
how
know
to write. My daddy was going to teach me that, but I can draw.
Oh, you can draw in the book. And I'm gonna write. Sorry, is she an elf?
Yep. They're
All right,
elves.
I'm gonna write her name in the common script and the elvish script on the
Ooh.
book next to Rillick.
If
I'm gonna-
lost, please return to this address.
Please return to the Tilgi Forest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write her name in the Elvish script and the common script, and then I'm gonna tell her which one's Elvish, which one's common. I'm gonna say, "Enjoy your book." I'm gonna go back to planning our expedition with everyone.
She gives you a little smile. Please, if you find this book, please return it to right above the big T in Tilgi Forest.
Big T.
Big T. All right.
Okay, so looking at the map, which city do we want to go to fucking put her up for adoption? LOL.
God.
Redoc looks like the one that is just on the way to where
Mid-
we're already going.
Yeah.
I mean,
and
but
we get supply there. And...
yeah, Kihasi might be closer. Kihasi, am I keep pronouncing that right, Steven? Because Redoc's still 150 miles, and obviously we can handle having her, but every extra mile is a risk, right? So
Well, yeah, but that would make
Yeah.
our distance to the mountain like way longer.
would
Yeah,
it?
that's it.
Because
Key
we're
hustle, yeah.
I mean, I feel like because you said we're right above the T, right?
Yep.
So I guess we're on the offshoot road to Dunn,
Yeah, like you're close to that.
and we're probably only gonna follow roads, right?
No.
Do you think no?
We're in the woods.
We're in the fuck off middle of nowhere. We're gonna be going to woods until we get to Redock.
So you guys would rather do wood travel down to Redock than road travel there?
Because it's just like a
Yes.
straight line to the peak, and
Was
Redock
that
is like
200
right off.
Was that 250 miles, Stephen? To Redock. Sorry, to
Bird's
the
eye.
to the Vaku's Peak. Was that
Yeah,
was Bird's Eye?
Yeah.
And do you mind giving a rough estimate? I mean, I know it'd be a lot, but of how much it would be by roads?
I
Well, as
got
much as we could anyway.
You mean like going through the double G's and Tilgy's Forest and then kind of looking
Yeah,
around?
take
yeah.
the road from the spur road from Dunn to the major road to Kihasi, then down to Redock, then walk from the closest point to Vaku's Peak.
It would be like 450 miles.
What was that?
Hubba hubba.
Does not sound right.
Meowza.
I think we should just go towards Redock. There could be other towns on the way, but it's just a straight line to the peak.
I think that the most direct route would be best, mainly for Kenny. I also trust that Felix would be able to guide us through the woods.
Craig is here.
She's savvy after all. I know. I was about to leave too because I had to shit, but
Maybe we should just take a shit break, guys. Shit break? YouTube
Craig's
audience,
leaving.
can we get a poll for a
Shit
shit
break.
break?
I can try and make myself.
So, what is your final decision? You talked about maybe going straight to
I think we
Vaku's
just
Peak.
go south to what's the city? Let me pull the map again. Got to close out the
Redock.
AIDS list.
Redock.
Yeah, Redock.
Read up.
Yeah, I think we go to Redock.
sounds good.
Okay, so where Kenny's at right now, she thinks that she's being left, so you have to tell Kenny.
Yeah, no,
Alright, I said,
already
alright,
told her
never
that.
mind. I was wrong.
Okay.
Different Spiky Mountain.
You're
You're gonna come with us.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. You did say that. Alright. She says...
Where's Steven, guys?
She
Is
said...
he invisible?
I'm here.
He came out from behind the counter and he was like half the size he is now.
I'm here. She says to you...
Obi Steven.
Yeah. Bobby
Oh
Steve.
yeah.
That would be the whole... Start introducing AIDS into the Sumia. She said...
Sumia itself should be an AIDS word, I think.
I like it. Sumia Stench or something like that.
Yeah.
But she says to you... I want to see my dad. I don't believe you.
Well, how do you know your dad's not in the city we're going to?
You said he was dead.
He is.
He says...
He is dead. Vida,
Also,
stop lying to me. Stop lying to her, Vida.
We can show you
You're lying.
where we found him.
Also, your camera is... You're in the void again, Dill.
Yeah, I know. I'm fixing.
In
Get
the
up.
void. So you're gonna go and show me?
Yes.
Alright, let's go.
Alright. She looks... excited.
We're gonna go see my dead dad. Yay!
Why
No,
are we
she
doing
did-
this?
Suffering builds character.
Why are we doing this?
She...
Other than lying to her, she knows we're lying to her.
I'm going to look to Vida. I mean, what do you want to do, Vida? She wants to see him.
w-
We've told her what's going on. We can't stop her.
She's a little girl. We definitely can stop her. We can just leave. Why do we have to show her the corpse of her dead dad? We already told
It's
her
been
he's dead.
pretty cold.
Okay, well, she doesn't believe us. If she
She's
keeps
a
thinking
little
her dad,
kid.
We just
If
try
she
to
keeps
persuade
thinking-
her. We don't need to just immediately show her your dad is dead.
See,
but-
look, you don't
yeah.
believe us, you dumb little girl.
Look.
We
Look.
can just try to convince her. We just be like,
Alright, Vida.
yeah.
I'm gonna turn to Kenny. I'll look to you guys. Kenny. We promise you your dad is dead. It's not going to be a pleasant sight. It's going to scare you very much. It's going to hurt you to see. It's not pleasant. You don't want to see a dead body, let alone your family member. I'm giving you one last chance to not go.
Yeah.
We will show you if you want to go, but I promise you it is not a good sight. You will not be happy with it.
She says, she kind of stands up a little bit. She says, I'm a big girl. I can do it.
Kenny.
I don't think a child can make
We-
this decision for herself.
We're
I-
being serious. This is the last thing you want to see right now. I understand you're very hopeful that your dad is still alive, but we're being honest with you. He's no longer with us.
There's no chance you're going to see your dad alive. You're going to see him dead. If that's what you want, we can do it for you. But you're
And
not going to like
There's
this.
no sort of. Would it be like a charisma check, like a persuasion? Like, what's the deal?
That's
here?
what I'm trying to. I think you
Normally
all
it's
should
diplomacy.
do.
It's diplomacy
Yeah.
in this game. It's
Diplomacy.
diplomacy if you're trying to convince someone of something. It would be
Yeah.
deception if you're lying. Performance if
Okay.
you're trying to make a show of something.
Right.
And
Okay.
my last thing I want to say to her would be, if you see him, you will end up regretting. I know you're an adult. I know. Sorry, I don't mean to say that. I know we don't want to treat you like a child, but the fact of the matter is, you are a child, Kenny. These are not something people your age should be seeing. That's my final. That's the final thing I say. You decide if you want us to roll anything, Steven.
Yeah, I'd like you all to roll a diplomacy check.
22.
15.
God damn.
Oh, I got 17 apparently. Okay. Very peculiar.
15, whoa.
Yeah, her stature comes from, standing straight up to more, as you all are really advising her not to see her parents, or see her dead dad. She, slowly slouches more and more, and she says, okay, I believe you, but, I hope that we can, I hope that we can find somebody to wake them up.
We'll try, and if we can't, then we'll be sure to put them to rest.
And the longer we wait, the harder it will be to find someone.
Well,
Okay,
the snow will
yeah.
preserve them. That's just science. I mean, come on now.
Why are we
I'm-
talking about
I-
this to a little
I'm going to glare at Alden.
I didn't fucking say that. All right.
Okay, good. Thank God.
I did not fucking say that.
That-
He's a dumbass, but he's not insensitive.
There has to be some division between your character voice and your real voice. Would say the goofy.
I know. All
joke
right.
I'm
You know what?
making you
Okay.
guys.
I promise that's the last time. I won't. Because yeah, I understand the frustration.
If you're making the joke, you say it
Yeah.
in your real voice.
I'll say it in my real voice. Yeah. All right.
Well, I'm not
Totally.
frustrated. I just thought you actually said it. I was like,
No,
damn,
no, it's
this
totally
guy-
fair. He hates kids. He hates kids.
Lord drop, I hate kids.
He might.
All right.
He might.
He
Right.
might. I don't think he hates all kids, but he's
I'm
definitely
going-
intimidated by them because he's a loser. So.
I'm gonna get down on one knee a little bit, and I'm gonna say thank you, Kenny, which was very mature of you. And I'm going to stand back up, and I'm gonna say, let's get going. We don't want to wait here for long.
Alright.
Let's go.
Alright, so you all leave the little
We have to
cave.
figure out
Yep.
how we're carrying, because unironically, Kenny cannot walk.
This is
in
true.
This snow.
This is
So,
very true.
I will say, Kenny, who do you want to carry you?
Who's got the highest strength score?
No, that doesn't matter. I'm asking Kenny who she wants to be carried by. I'm gonna say, do you want the what is your character look again, Craig? Sorry, it's only been a couple sessions. I'm still getting used to it.
What? Hold on. What was the question? What is
What
my?
does your character
What
look
does it
like again? Describe Felix again to me. Still getting used to the
I'm a half elf.
Okay.
I'm a human man with pointed ears
Oh,
and
boy.
weird eyes.
My mental
one of-
image of you is
which
skewed.
one of these four do you want to carry you?
She looks around to you all and she says, I want him to carry me, and he points at Vita.
Oh my
I'm gonna look
Okay.
to Vinny. I'm gonna look to Vita. But pick her up. Let's go. She can walk on her own.
Okay. How do I pick her up?
How do you
Hold her.
pick her up? Yeah.
I don't think you need to roll now because she is cooperative.
Yeah. How do you pick her up?
I've been intently watching
go
to see if it's
over-
clear Vita knows what they're doing.
I'll go over and look at her for like a second.
She puts her arms up.
I'll just, I'll like hunch over and turn around so she can get on my back.
He says, "Yay!" Jumps up on your back.
Am I strong enough to do this? I don't have to roll anything. Am I good?
I would say, yeah, you're fine. I would say you're fine.
Okay.
She's not trying to knock you over.
Thank God.
It's a
No, I mean,
cooperative thing.
as we're walking, is that gonna impede me in any way?
It might, but for right now, you're fine.
Okay.
But yes, as you all exit the cave, especially since this is a longer session, you all will get an extra hero point.
Come on.
So I don't think anyone's used one yet, right? We haven't done many rolls.
Today, no, not today.
Yeah, not this session. So everyone, in your character sheets, right under your name, you should have 2 hero points.
Mm-hmm.
Epic sauce. So as you are all leaving the cave, you go out into the open air. It is, generally the season right now. The season right now is fall. So as you walk out into the open air, it's a little bit chilly, but it seems to be whatever this blizzard was, which all of you, especially knowing, Felix said in the last session that this blizzard was, these do not happen like this just normally. It's a nice fall 60s, nice summer day, or not summer day, fall day. The sun's out. But there's just 2.5 feet of snow on the ground and lots of snow on the trees and the Tilgi oak trees. And, I would like, as you're heading out, Felix, I know you were concerned about your surroundings, especially last night after your message telling you to sleep. I'd like you to roll a perception check for me. And I'll say, give yourself a little +1 little bonus to this. Because this is your home. You've been here for many times. You know what it generally
And
looks
that'd be a
like.
circumstance bonus.
A circumstance. There you go.
Wow, 11.
Just asking. I want to make sure.
Yes, it is circumstance. Did it automatically do that, or did you add that?
I added it.
That'd be so
gotcha.
cool. We just
Yes,
detected your
yeah.
voice or something.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
Well, so,
yeah.
Steven, I don't know if you
Forgot y'all
pressed the
could do
roll
that.
button on for us, but we can choose down to the specific bonus
Yes.
type and give it a name and everything.
Yes. All right. Cool. An 11. Perfect. That is exactly what you needed. As y'all are leaving, I'm going to kind of drag y'all out here. Ooh. Select. Thank you.
God's hand descends down from the universe and pulls us.
As you all are moving to the south,
Stop moving me! Stop moving me! I don't want to!
Felix, you notice to your right, and look at this new little module. Oh,
you can
ping.
ping. Wait, how do we ping? How do we ping?
So if you hold down left click for more than half a second, it pings.
Let's go!
Very
Let's
fun.
go!
And then if you hold down shift and do it, it brings everyone's vision to that point. So
That's too much
pretty
power
cool.
for us.
Yeah. I can only change
All right, I'm
who
gonna
can
stop
do
doing
it.
that now. I'm gonna stop doing that now because I don't want to lose the power.
I can only change who can actually do the ping itself. But
I love Foundry. Once you start to learn all the little gadgets and gizmos, it's so nice.
So, but as you notice to your right, you've been around this area, even though it is covered in 2 feet of snow. You have seen it covered in quite a bit of snow in previous years. You notice in the sticking out of the ground a finger, just sticking through the snow.
Okay, I will go over to it.
Human finger?
Mike Urban Truck.
I will.
Kidnap
Hold on.
finger. Yeah. You walk up to it looks like a finger kind of sticking out of the ground. or out of the snow, I should say, not the ground.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go over to it
Okay.
and try and see what the fuck it is.
As you give a closer inspection, it does look like a finger that's attached to a hand that's kind of buried in the snow a little bit.
I'll try and unbury the person.
Okay. As
I'll
you
go ahead and help because I presume that's a non-simple task.
Yeah,
It's just snow.
well, as
I
soon
mean,
as
even
you
still,
start kind of
got
moving
gloves,
around,
man?
I have a spell called Ignition. I can hold the fire in my hand. I can just kind of melt the snow.
Okay,
there you go.
never mind.
But
Sick as
as
hell.
you start to move, you notice that as you kind of pull on the hand, it doesn't appear to feel like it's attached to anything heavy, and then just an arm with a hand comes out with a bloody end kind of trailing in the snow. It's kind of been clotted in the cold, been frozen.
Is there anything else beneath it?
If you dig a little bit more, you find the body of. I'm. 1 second.
This was supposed to be the 5th player.
Of a human bandit.
Yeah, I don't know why
Oh
it
my
didn't
god, it's
change the
Human
name.
Bandit.
It literally has a different name. I don't know why
Human
it does.
bandit, my beloved.
Let me see if I can. There we go.
Still, take human bandit from me, Steven.
That is just
Oh, that's...
the name.
Are we supposed to be able to
of
double
the
click on his body and see its inventory to like loot it?
character. I don't know.
Because I see that it has a dagger, short sword, and hide armor.
Oh, there you go. That's exactly what you should be able to do. That's good. But
can I
think once
Yeah, I don't
it's
think it has
dead, you
anything
can do
worth
that.
stealing.
But you find a dead body. But as you look at the dead body, it is very similar attack, cause of death as the Kinney's parents that you saw earlier. And it is a elf man, probably like mid-30s, that is wearing a dark black robe in the snow. And you know, Felix, that this was not here, probably like, 12 plus hours ago. So it's kind of
Cool.
odd that there's just an elf in black robes here.
I'll say, obviously people are watching me do this. Does anyone recognize this person?
Yeah,
Call out.
do I?
No one does, no.
Nope.
Shake my head. No. George. Sorry, my cat's
George.
freaking out. He's a little fat ass. He wants food. No, I just gave him lunch. Wait, hang on. This is George. This is the other cat, not the one you saw earlier.
Augers.
Ooh, Snuggles.
Any ID on it or anything? Any
Yeah, does a robe look like it? Is it just
symbols?
Yeah, if you look at the robe, you see that on the right chest, where most things are for identification of robes, you see there is a symbol. I do not have the symbol to show you, but it looks like a symbol of a, like, kind of, a human man in, like, or just like a blank human slate in, like, the anatomical position, just standing straight up with his
That's weird.
hands kind of out to the side, and there are little red stitched X's across the body, across the hands, on top of the head, on top of the feet, on top of the groin area, and then right over the heart.
I'm gonna rip the insignia. I'll just rip that part of the robe.
Okay.
Take it with us. Also, I'm still gonna be here, but I'm gonna have my camera and mic off. I'm gonna have to text for a little bit. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good.
That's okay.
Can I do some sort of roll to see if I recognize that symbol? Occultism.
Yes.
Or would it be society? Because society is supposed to be about like
Yes.
knowledge
yeah,
of culture and society.
Yeah, I would say it is definitely society, and who everyone
like
can
to know
make
if I know.
rolls for society that is looking at this symbol.
Oh yeah.
Could be
Oh yeah,
everybody.
Steven.
It's just up to you. What's up?
A role that you might, an extension that you might be interested in adding sometime is let me roll that for you. It lets you just request rolls from the players.
I think I got that. I remember doing that.
Also,
I don't know.
look at my George. Why?
We're just vibing.
I rolled. I got a 7. Okay, bye, George.
I am rolling.
Guys, it's not looking good out there.
I got a 19.
You got a 19, Alden? I don't
18.
see it. 18? Oh, is that just... Oh, you just, like, did a +5.
Yeah, and Craig rolled 2. He got a 5.
Yes, I see that. Alright. And I want you to... We're going to take your 18, LaFleur, but I think you can click on... Like,
Yeah,
in the
you-
skill, if you click
Have you
on
not
it,
been
it'll
doing that?
roll it for you.
Ah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
if you
instead
like
of
click,
just manually adding it.
click the
Okay.
word society, it'll pop up a little roll icon.
Yeah, that's nice. All right.
This guy's out here like wondering like, why do we like Foundry so much for rolling? This seems like tedious.
It's annoying. I have to keep adding it every time. What the
Yes.
fuck?
Nope, just
Yeah,
click the
so,
button.
so you can do
Alright.
that. So yeah, so only Alden recognizes what this is
Maybe he
from
did go to school.
from various travels. This is gotta pull up the lore document. Sorry,
George.
I had this up earlier. But this is the image of a cult that you've seen before. But here you can see the exact logo that you see with stitched in red X's on different
It's like I'm
parts.
really in Sumia.
Yeah, of the body. But only Alden recognizes it. This is the symbol of a cult called the Berm Cult. You know about the Berm Cult is as kind of the icon kind of visualizes. They believe in complete self-isolation. They think that is the best way to live and to interact with no one and nothing in any way.
Not even each other.
Alden does not know.
Alden.
But you know, they're just a big isolationist cult, so it's very odd.
My face when LaFleur doesn't show it doesn't turn on video. Sag. Guys, I'm no
God,
longer
he's
sad.
Peer pressure.
Oh, guys, I'm sad again.
Yeah,
Guys, I'm no longer sad.
We're no longer sad. But yes, you recognize that, Alden, and you may say anything about it because no one, or you may not. It's up to you.
I don't say shit. No.
Alright.
This is why is he here? What are they doing out here?
Steven, I'm rolling a blind roll that I want you to see.
A
Okay.
Berm cultist.
Have you like interacted with these people before?
No. I've never
Oh.
I've heard about them. I know what their symbol is.
Okay, I'm going to I attempt to whisper under my breath, but natural 1 fail it. You guys all hear me say, that sounds good, under my breath.
Why? I thought they were just isolationist weirdos.
I'm gonna roll another check, Steve.
Another natural one declares.
Okay, I think that's fine. It's just they're not supposed to be here if they're isolationists, and it's never good to see cult members, especially ones whose insignia involves cuts on each part of the body.
Are they dangerous? Is it bad to see these people?
Well, I don't think it's good to see them.
Oh yeah.
Right.
The X is over the symbol. Is there like similar stuff on the actual body?
Nope.
Like, does he have no?
If you
Alright.
inspect the hands or anything, there's no cuts or anything.
What is everyone's perception? Oh my god. Okay. What is everyone's perception DC? To be clear, what I'm doing
it's
here,
it's like 15, 16, 17.
Yeah, your perception DC, your anything DC is your skill plus your plus 10. So that's like
Okay.
passive perception in D&D, except you have it for every skill.
14.
15.
So what I'm doing here is my character. I'm just gonna above board describe this to you because I trust you guys. I'm hiding something right now, and I'm rolling and to keep it a little bit gamified. I'm comfortable doing a lot of role play, but I want to keep it a little gamified. I'm rolling a hidden deception check that only Steven and I can see. And rules as written, the way that should work is if you don't know that I'm doing something, it's your passive DC versus my roll. So I rolled deception to attempt to beat both of your perceptions. So instead
And
of just
that's what
deciding that
Felix did earlier.
yeah.
with the
So instead
slap
of
thing.
so instead of deciding to like tell you, oh, you notice me or not notice me, I'm just doing it in the game's rules. And based on that and the private role and what you guys told me, I know that you guys did not see whatever it is I'm hiding. I do not know that I'm hiding it.
Okay.
Carry on.
Now, but yes, they're. You only know Alden that they're isolationists, and you only have seen it in passing, and just they're a bunch of weirdos.
Can I tell
Oh.
how fresh the body is?
Oh yeah, do a medicine check for me.
Felix, if you are here, I speak out the void to
Yes.
Craig, you might want to look too, because I'm not the most proficient at these things. And I said that before I knew I got a 7.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think Felix would want to do this as well, considering it's his land.
Are you here, Craig? I don't know if you're here or gone now,
No,
Craig.
he's deafened right now.
Yeah. Oh, he's deafened. Okay.
But I would say that okay, Felix says, "Oh well, this body is probably right around sometime late last night. Was attacked. It isn't fully frozen over, which you'd expect if this was here at the beginning of the blizzard. But I definitely know it wasn't here before the blizzard started."
Why don't we leave?
Yeah.
Yes,
I
I
like
don't want to
this.
be anywhere near the
Wait. Hang on. Does he have anything on his body?
Like you do a little inspection of his inventory.
Uh-huh.
If you double click on him, you can see what he got.
Yeah, you
Does
see
he not?
that he has. Yeah, you see that he
Oh,
has
yeah.
a dagger, a short sword, some hide armor, and that's about it.
Okay. Well,
I want to leave.
yeah.
I got
Yes, I
Kenny
do
on my
too.
back. We need to get the hell out of here.
All
Yeah,
right,
let's get the fuck away from here.
Let's keep going.
all right. So y'all start to travel south. So we're gonna stay in this map, but know that y'all are heading down south. Looking at the map, so you're traveling to Riddock, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
So that is about 150 miles. And I'm saying, what pace would y'all like to go at? Like a normal pace? Or,
I think we'd go to
Uh,
normal pace, right? Because we have a kid.
you know, you could either go a slower pace or a quicker
Normal.
pace. A normal pace is around 30 miles a day.
Damn.
5 days. Get there.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, the way I'm going to handle it is I'm going to have Felix, I'm assuming, is leading the charge. I'm going to have Felix roll some little self roll, so only I get to see it. I'll make it a blind roll, just so Craig can see it as well. I'm going to roll a survival check for every day, and we'll see how far you travel. No, I'll make it a public roll just for fun. I will say that in this climate, as y'all are traveling, you need to, I'm going to say, beat a DC 15 in order to go all 30 miles, DC 10 or higher, is going to be 25 miles, and any lower than that is only 20 miles with the pace that you're all going at. Does that sound good?
Sure.
Groovy. All right, first day, I'll mark that since y'all woke up in the morning, you traveled 25 miles. I'm going to have Felix roll a blind roll for y'all to camp out. Where would y'all like to camp out? It looks, the forest looks very similar to what y'all are seeing currently.
Camp out. Just
Uh,
with something to our back, I would say. Some sort of fucking hill or mountain or something, and then
Is there any like natural shelter? Small cave or
Yeah.
underneath a rock or
From looking around, you only see the trees. This is a
Okay.
very generally flat area.
just do it. Do it
Yeah.
where we are then, I think.
All right.
yeah,
Doesn't
we're
really
surrounded with some
matter.
trees that provide some cover.
Okay.
yeah.
You find a small little cluster of trees. Set up a
How's
little
Kenny
camp.
doing?
Make a perception check for me.
I'd love to.
Also,
Can-
I don't know if I'm getting into it or not, but like, do we need to be concerned about the temperature, fire, things like that?
The temperature not right now. It is a fine fall day. It's in the 60s. Last night it certainly would have been more of a worry, but now it is just kind of a generally a little bit chilly day. So I
Okay.
wouldn't worry about the temperature right now. But maybe in harsher climates you would need to. But in terms of food and stuff, I'm going to say that along these travels, if you don't have enough rations on you, there are small game you could get. You are going to come across little towns and stuff along the way, like not bigger than a couple dozen people, but some small little towns that you can maybe buy something at. But I'm going to say that that's not really too interesting to role play out.
Okay.
But you travel the first day, you set up camp, you go to bed, and I will say this is something that I wanted to discuss with y'all. Are y'all interested in, because I have this is more of a above board discussion. I have dreams that are planned out that aren't just going to be you could happen to have on a night on a travel night. They're much more significant. But what I wanted to ask is what is y'all's opinion on a night kind of like this? You're traveling. You are going to have just kind of small little dreams. Do you want me to delve into that at all? Like 1-2 sentence descriptions of what you dream of, or
I think
just
if we're,
you're just
I think
going
if we're
along.
going like a big travel like this, I think it might be cool to have like a showcase one person's dream a night.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
idea.
And I'm probably not in as much detail as you did for that special dream, but a
Mhm.
little more than a couple of sentences.
Yes.
So, a 5-6 sentence thing about one person's dream. You can
Yes.
roll it or you can do it for, I don't know how you have your opinion on who to do each
Mhm.
night, but I think that'd be cool.
Mm-hmm. I like that. That sounds fun. Okay, so we'll do one a night, which sounds very fun. So tonight, it is going to be Vita. We're
You're
going to
dreaming, loser.
focus on your dream. The rest of you have kind of just you're dancing through fields or
Want
whatever.
me to roll?
Yeah, but I'd like you to do a dream roll, a D100, please.
Shit, I don't even know what I got.
46. Oh,
Oh, okay.
A 46.
now you know.
But yeah, I would make it a public roll for these dream rolls, just so everybody gets to see a little suspense.
A little fun, a little woo.
A little fun. But Vita, as you are dreaming, with a 46, I'll say that see flashes of memories. They're memories, but they are not ones that you remember experiencing. But when I say flashes, I mean genuinely like still images. And I'll say with a 46, what you remember of these still images, you remember there were 5 or 6, but you can only remember really 2 of them. One of them was of a large cavern underground. You remember, and there's in front of you, you had just, it's like as if you were entering the cavern, you're on the edge of it. And on the other side, there are just stalactites and stalagmites that are jutting from the bottom in these very sharp, normally stalactites and stalagmites are kind of like rounded to the edge. These are much sharper than you would expect, and they kind of just line the back wall of this cavern on the top and the bottom, so it kind of looks like teeth almost,
Okay.
because some of them are kind of intertwining. And then the other image of, that you feel like they are memories. For some reason, these, they're memories, but you can't remember them. Another one is just a small, a hand reaching out, like from your perspective. It's like as if it was your hand, but you don't recognize it. A hand reaching out to a small, dull, glowing white orb sitting on top of a pedestal in a blank room. And that's all you remember.
Well, could be
Cool.
worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be called Card Boy.
Fucking
Card
boy.
boy.
Yeah.
Card
Yeah.
boy.
Fucking
Card Boy.
card
Okay,
boy.
I'm fine with this.
Wake up. Yep, those were good. Those are good dreams. Yep. I'll take those.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not as distressed as last time.
Understandable. All right. We'll do the public roll for another survival roll. Wait. Did you do a perception check? Oh, you did, Turlon. I'm sorry. I never said what Kenny looked like. Kenny has slept most of the first day.
Yeah. Vibes.
And slept on top of Vita's back, which Vita for you was not difficult. For Kenny was not trying to be difficult in any way, and since she was slumped over, your body kind of got used to it, and since you're walking through this snow, you're not trying to go quick, so it's kind of just a slow trudge, so it was not too difficult. But Kenny, on the second day, wants to ride on Felix's back, and so Kenny rides on Felix's back, because Felix is fine with this. I'm going to make the executive decision.
God.
Felix is not here to say otherwise. Get ridden.
Little pack mule. But I'm going to say that this is going to give a -1 circumstance bonus to Felix while he tries to do his survival check. I think for y'all, when you click it, it automatically does that. Alright, I think if I shift click, okay, yes, then I can add -1 circumstance bonus. Epic.
Oh,
Nice little noise. Nice little noise.
nice little natural 20.
Natural 20, yeah. Kenny
That's
today, oddly enough, is more awake, and she is just talking, as little kids do, the whole time. But one thing that she is talking about is that she recognizes this area a little bit. She feels like she's been here before, and halfway through the day, you all even pass a tree that has a carving on it, a big carving on it near the base of the snow, And as you all are traveling through these days, by the way, the snow is kind of melting progressively because it is kind of cold outside, but the sun is out. And especially the areas where there's not a lot of trees, it's a lot more melted. And you soon believe that it will start to get muddy. But as you are trudging through, you get to a tree where there is probably about, 2-3 feet off the ground. There is a big carving of the first letter of Kenny's name in Elvish, whatever the K is in that script. And it is carved there. And she talks about how she was, she had found a really sharp rock on her travels, and her dad recommended that she go carve something into the tree, and they did it together because she did not know what the symbol meant, but now she recognizes it from the book, from you writing the Kenny in Elvish in her book.
Good job, Kenny. That's a good start.
Yeah.
To learning to read and write.
And so you all continue on, and you make it. I'll say you make it 35 miles, dude. You'll make up for the lost distance you made last time. I know, so crazy.
No way.
Critical success.
Not 20, I mean.
Yeah, come on. So you make up the last distance. You now traveled 60 miles. You make it to another area. This area seems to have a nice little rocky clearing where you can kind of get in between some rocks and be kind of hidden away and make it much more difficult for anyone to approach you. And I will say that tonight, I'll say it is Turlon's turn to hear Turlon's dream. Please roll a public roll, a D100.
Roll that dice.
Roll that dice.
Rolled.
56, okay. Another dice in the middle ground. I will say this one is of a memory that you do remember, that you are reliving. And you are sitting at a wooden table within a room with no windows, but it is made of wood. And you're sitting at a table, and there's a bunch of other tables and chairs, kind of like restaurant-esque. And in your hand, you can see from your own perspective, you are fiddling with some cards, as you often do. And as you look up, you see a figure approaches the room. And as he walks up to you, that is a tall, muscular man, super, steroid user, kind of like looking just absolutely buff dude, like way too big, right? Not natural. Walks up and he says, "You're not wearing your garb." And you remember saying, "It is not required of me right now." And he says, "Yeah, but you should wear it all the time, like I'm wearing." And you know of what he is wearing, but you do not remember it in the dream. And the guy, the big guy, kind of just huffs to himself. He says, "All these amateurs," and he just walks away. And that's all you remember of your dream.
Bro, dog, you're not wearing your garb, dude.
Bro,
I don't need to right now.
Dude, we're all wearing our garb right now, dude.
Fucking alright, whatever.
you're not wearing your garb. Now go get me Starbucks.
Yeah, fucking
Kind of
whatever,
embarrassed by the lack of garb, RN.
Pledge.
Just gotta be.
Fucking garb.
It's gotta be real here.
Garbo Schmarbo.
Yeah, they call
but-
me that.
Yeah, they do. But y'all wake up. It's once again just a beautiful day, just like it had been before this blizzard that came out of nowhere. As y'all are traveling to, based, as you are traveling to Riddock, and we will get another roll. Public roll, yes.
Youch.
Yeah, I'll say, Kenny is also back on your back, Vita.
Okay.
Enjoyed that first day's ride. But yes, this is 30 miles. You beat the 15 of the DC, so you travel 30 miles. But we are going to I know we've taken some little mini breaks, but we're going to take kind of an extended break, I'd say, until like 2:30, 2:35, especially since Craig's not here, because this next part's important. But you all will get to... you all arrive. In fact, let me actually do a scene change so you all can
Me when
do a
I'm
little, yeah,
scene change.
get a little tease. You come across these 3 houses, which is not unusual. You've come across some of these little places where you've gotten some food and some rest and talked to some people along your travels before. But this one's different because you hear screaming. As you come up, you see from the large building in front of you, which seems to be more of like a barn type sized building. It's very large. You hear screaming from within, this male voice screaming, "If you don't fucking get back right away, I'll be shoving your mother's eyes up your ass."
Oh my god.
Bro, what's happening to the Rongles?
Can you guys take a kid?
What the fuck's happening to
And
the
you
Rongles?
see, all of you past this tree outside of this barn. You see you see a large bugbear wearing some armor, holding a great sword within his hand, and then 3, count 'em, 3 of these skeletal, zombified giant centipedes.
What the fuck?
And
I think-
centipedes don't have skeletons.
What a
I think it might be
terrible
time to
place.
engage in warfare.
Yeah, they are, they're like 6 feet long, kind of, clacking along the ground, clacky, clackling, and nose
I don't like
clackulator.
that.
And the bugbear thug, just a quick glance that you see on him is, let me change something. There we go. You see that there is a large slash across his chest, on his, like, what is this called? The side of your, body, and appears to be limping, but is yelling back, just various, grunts and sounds back at the voice within the barn. And that is where we're going to take our break. Catching up.
Explain the Rongle family.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You come in here with
Sorry.
the Mountain Dew.
I didn't know he was Rongle posted. I'm sorry.
Wrong post.
That's an easy mistake to make.
Yeah. But yes, Felix, y'all have traveled. We're in the middle of the 3rd day. You've gotten a good, 80 miles at this point. And you have come across, as you come across a little bit in your travels, just little buildings and stuff with little families in them. But this one is different. As you approach this one, you hear screaming from the inside. Someone essentially screaming at some outside beings to fuck off and get out of here, otherwise he'll fuck them up. And then you see a wounded bugbear wearing some hide armor, carrying a great sword, and then 3 zombified centipedes, where there's, clacking across the snow, and, sludging around with all of their various,
Are you caught up on the Rongle family now, Craig?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's just the name of this scene. Is the Rongle family.
The
So
Rongle family.
when everyone loaded in, they were like, "Wait, the Rongle family?"
The Rongle family.
It's like I'm a Rongle myself.
Yeah. So
Something's Rongle.
yeah, they all appear to be not noticed you yet. They're trying to. You've kind of heard it up. Heard these shouts from quite a while away. So you all have been slowly approaching, and now you are slowly approaching. What would y'all like to do? You're kind of far away from them right now.
Should we just go?
Why am I Kenny?
Why is Kenny speaking?
Why am I Kenny?
Why are you, Kenny? What do you mean?
Kenny's talking.
Oh wait, what?
Kenny.
Wait. Okay, let me
Kenny.
fix. Let me
Quiet,
fix.
quiet.
Let me fix this.
Who
Let me fix this.
Who else
Oh God.
is Kenny?
Me. I think we can select Kenny.
Yes,
so that-
everyone has ownership of Kenny, so Kenny could be moved, but I will change that. That's a change I made a while back, so I will make everyone now limited. There we go. Thank God.
I'll
Yes.
move.
So all of you are here.
I'm just gonna start walking forward towards them. I'm a little curious.
They're running away.
Don't you? You have Kenny on your shoulders, right?
Is the
the-
bugbear
Yeah,
facing the centipedes or
Yeah,
leading them?
Let one of us go first. It'll be safer.
Me!
Okay, all right.
They are all approaching this barn. They're
I'll
all like
flank.
trying to get into the barn.
I'll flank to the side of Vita to like protect Kenny.
Okay.
Okay,
Kenny
who
is
was
staying
doing the
close
yelling?
to Vita. From within the barn, you hear this yelling of, "Well, fuck off! Oh, you get out of here! Otherwise, you'll shove a stick so far up your ass it'll come out your mouth and shit like that." And then the thug and the centipedes are very similarly grunting and like out this door, trying to kind of bust in the door of this barn looking building.
I'm gonna call out, hey you! Why are you with those skeleton centipedes?
Okay. You see the bugbear who was, previously like banging on the door and just looks over and sees, just a group of kind of a spread out
Wizards.
group of like some magical folk. And as a look of bewilderment and what does he say? He's going to say, "Are y'all with Gatch?"
No.
Yes, I know him.
No, you don't.
I don't. I lied.
We don't know a Gatch.
Well, do we?
I don't.
No, we
I'm
don't.
sure we don't know a Gatch.
How do you know what I know?
Well, true. Felix, I'd like you to roll a history check.
Okay.
What are you eating? What is that?
Tabata?
Huh.
Good
What are you
stuff.
eating?
There is no history.
Yeah, what
I
is
beg-
that?
There is no history.
What's it?
It's
Not
society.
history.
Okay.
Yeah,
My
society. Sorry,
reaction
not
to
history.
like a dog chewing on something. What are you
Hey,
eating? What
hey,
is that?
hey,
What are you
blah,
eating?
blah, blah.
17.
All right, nice. Gatch. That's a weird word. The only thing that you recognize about the word Gatch is there have been rumblings in the past year about the Gatch brothers. That all you know that they like to
Anyone called the brothers is bad news.
I know, just instant, dude. The gas bro rumbling.
the Gatch brothers had just caused various havoc across the Tilgi Forest. That's all you know. With someone named Gatch, it could be a complete coincidence, but just the word Gatch
He
you
asked
know
us
about
if
the
we're
Gatch
with
brothers.
Yeah, which
He's,
one?
yeah, he said, "Are you y'all with Gatch?" Is what he yelled
Okay,
out.
Bugbear says that, and I was like, no, we're not with those guys.
Or those. I say
Who's
it
yeah,
low
is that a
volume
god?
to Felix.
What was that, Kevin?
Uh,
Wait,
I say low volume to you. Who is that?
I don't know.
yeah,
Sorry.
The bugbears, or the bugbear.
I said that on accident, Kevin. I don't know. It's a Discord server I'm in. What the fuck?
Technology.
Gatch brothers got me going crazy.
Kevin, it's for pickup groups for dungeons and WoW.
Bro, I'm catching different right now.
But
What the fuck?
but the bugbear says to all of y'all, "Well, if y'all aren't with Gatch, this doesn't fucking concern you. Now move along." And he goes
Gatch.
back. He goes back to yelling and slamming on the door. For
I happen to agree with that. I don't think there's any reason to get ourselves involved in this, especially
Yeah, I
with a
think
child.
we
No,
should
there
just
is.
move along.
No, I don't. No, I need to kill those centipedes. Don't worry.
What about the bugbear?
They can live or die. It doesn't really matter. If they get in the way, they die.
All right, well, I'm not letting you go alone.
Okay, cool.
Wait, why do we have to kill the centipedes?
Ask questions later. Murder
I
now.
will just stare at Vita. And then like the shot is me staring directly at them, and then there's these fucked up skeleton monsters behind us, and I'm like,
And I do genuinely say, kill now. Ask questions later.
All right.
And
Okay.
then I take out my fuck. I forget what weapon I have, but I take it out.
okay.
All right.
All right. The
brief
bugbear.
question.
Yeah. What's up? You say it first.
How do I change it? What did you just say to me?
I say you say it first.
How do I change my video settings? 'Cause I made it so that it's only one person. How do I unfocus you? Unfocus this person. Okay, we're good. Never mind.
Oh, you don't want to
I
just
did
see
it.
me?
No.
But the bugbear looks back at you all drawing weapons, and he's like, "Oh fuck!" And he now turns to y'all, and we are going to go into
is
combat.
This bugbear a he?
It's a he. Yeah, the picture. That's the only good picture I could find.
Okay.
Go
Is this
Trans
implied
Mash,
this
let's
is
go.
one
Exactly.
Of the Gatch
Yeah.
brothers?
Yeah, exactly. This is a.
Is it
Is it-
implied?
Inclusivity win.
Yeah,
Is
exactly.
it implied this is one of the Gatch brothers, or were they asking?
Nah,
Like,
no
are you with
shot.
Gatch, my other
Oh.
brother, or are you with Gatch, one of the Gatch brothers?
All
Nah,
he
there's
said
no way
was,
this is
"Are
Gatch.
y'all with Gatch?"
Okay.
Nah, there's
alright.
no shot. This is a Gatch. Half health, sitting in the middle of the forest. This ain't a
I
Gatch.
don't.
Yeah,
That's
I
ain't
like
no
to imagine
Gatch.
that they could just like suck really bad though.
I
They're
don't
the
know
Gatch
anything about the
brothers.
Gatch.
Steven, press the combat button. Steven,
All right. Now
press
we're
the
in
murder button.
We're in the encounter. All right. Fucking
What
Gatch.
kind of Gatch type adjacent music should I play for this encounter?
Like polka music.
Yeah, it's real freaking
Pathfinder
Pokemon.
battle music.
Pokemon. All right. These are all going to roll
Yo,
perception.
new champion
Or-
theme kind of goes hard.
How do I?
Pull up a BG3 battle music mix.
Uh,
All right. We will.
Maybe I'll do that today. Maybe I'll actually finish Baldur's Gate now that they've added the epilogues.
I'm
Fucking
still only at the
last,
beginning
bro.
of Baldur's Gate, or Act 3. I'm so far. I haven't played it in a while.
Ditto.
I got distracted with
Alright.
Minecraft.
I
All
got
right.
distracted with Celeste. I've had a sudden, unescapable
Mm.
desire to 100% Celeste, which is synonymous with wanting to hurt myself.
Am I
So-
last on
Urge.
initiative here?
Yeah.
What are we
everyone
rolling for
roll
initiative? Is it perception?
It will be perception. Yes, in this case.
Damn, bro. I got an 8.
Damn, bro, you suck actually though. So
Jesus.
22
Christ almighty.
22 for me. It's called gaming, by the way. Have you heard of it?
Why did I just see like 17 dice?
Oh, those
The
all
giant
those all
centipedes
the
rolled.
yeah, those all the giant centipedes and the bugbear and
God.
Kenny.
Remember, we can also yell that we're going to. 4 people got above me. God damn.
Okay,
God
well,
damn.
I got 17.
Alright,
Let's see
floor.
here.
We should also make sure to try to thoroughly communicate that we're not interested
Man.
in killing the bugbear. We just want to kill the giant centipedes. Which
Well,
probably
that
means the
is
bugbear
what
wants to kill
Felix
us,
said.
but-
That is what Felix
Yeah,
said.
we should probably say it again. Just like really convince this person to fuck off.
Well, you did you roll LaFleur?
Yeah, I did. I got 10.
Yeah. And in the chat, just you see the little combat thing next to your 10. You can click that and make that your initiative.
Oh, wow. Jeepers. I'm last, behind Kenny.
Oh, jeez. Oh, gee whiz.
All right, let's begin the encounter. So first we have Giant Centipede 1. Oh yeah, let's get some. The Giant Centipede. This Giant Centipede is going to continue to try and attack the door. So he's going to move this way to butt into it, and that is his turn.
Cringe and fail.
The next Giant Centipede is going to follow in suit and try and get into the door. And we are now in Turlon's turn.
Okay. I gotta switch around my windows here to have Foundry in my main monitor. Sorry, guys. That was not cool there.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. All right.
Dude, what the fuck?
All right.
Fucking
One.
Andrew noises.
One action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 squares, 25 feet. Second action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Third action. I am going to exploit vulnerability on the bugbear. So I'm gonna make an esoteric lore check versus the standard level DC.
Nope.
The standard DC for this level.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. I'll use it here. I'll use it here for that. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right.
Dubs. We got
Alright.
2 doubles
Dubs,
here.
Dubs.
All right. All right. Cringe and fail. So that's a fail. So because I failed, I do not know what this creature's mortal weakness is, but I do get to exploit its personal antithesis. Such a goofy class, honestly. Sorry, I need to remember what personal antithesis lets me do.
Derp.
Still learning this class, guys. Don't yell at me.
Learning.
So I can improvise a custom weakness by forcibly presenting or empowering a piece of esoterica that repels it on an individual level. Okay, so I can tell something that's bothering it right now. Can I tell, because it's injured, can I tell what's injured it?
Me too.
You can tell. It appears to have a chunk of its skin torn out of his left side.
Okay, so because he already has strong tear wounds, I'm gonna pull out of my bag. Basically, I pull out what looks to be like an extra sharp, basically razor blades, and I just quickly snatch those and put them onto my rapier. So I get 2 plus my level halved round down, so 2. I get a +2. Which bonus is it? I get a +2 status bonus to damage rolls against it.
Nice.
Or sorry, technically it gains a weakness against my weapon strikes, to be more specific. So it has a weakness 2 to my weapon strikes.
Yep.
So I don't know if you're gonna roll that, how we're gonna do that when I attack.
We
but that's
will
my turn.
manually do that.
Okay,
Alright.
that is my turn.
Alright, it is now the bugbear thug's turn, and he's going to use his first action
The thug bear.
Ooh. He's going to use 3 of his actions, all 3 of them, to
Nerd.
command each of the centipedes to attack you all. And he does this by saying,
Oh, okay. Well, he dies.
he's going to say, "What the fuck are y'all doing? Attack them!" And he screams this at them, and you see all the centipedes go, and they all turn to look at you, not caring about the barn anymore, and that is his turn.
Bro, we just walked up to you.
Dude, we're just hanging out here.
Whoa.
It's vibes. Chill. God.
Whoa. It's now Vita's turn.
Shit yet. Okay, well I'm gonna walk over here.
Just walking.
30. I also can't move Ori because it's not his turn, but I think we are supposed to share.
Yes, you have the same initiative.
But I can't move. It says Ori cannot move. It is not their turn.
Maybe we need to add Ori into the combat and set Ori's turn to be the same.
So let me try that.
But I could do it in the last fight. So I don't know what changed. But okay.
Maybe I have to move it. Where do you want to move it? You just ping where you want me to move it.
I just move him with next to me for now.
Oh,
Okay. So Vita noticed what Turlin just attempted to do, and he's like, that seems like a kind of good idea. So he's gonna look at the Bugbear Thug and cast Glimpse Weakness
Mm.
cantrip.
You can click
So-
that spell.
Do I click him first and click the spell? I forgot how to do it. I have to target him, don't I?
If you right click and then target him.
Maybe I need to get out of here. There we go.
Guys, we're learning. We're learning Foundry.
Learning.
We're doing it.
Okay.
Nice.
Did it work?
Well, yeah, you don't do anything.
Yeah, no, he
You
has
just
a
drag the
spell
spell
effect
effect
now.
onto it.
Yeah, I got him. He got a
Oh
spell
wow, you
effect
didn't even have to
on top.
roll for anything. Damn. That sucks for him.
No.
Okay. And that's only one of my actions, so I have another action. And I'm not doing this fucking centipede too.
Yeah.
So now whoever the first
Yeah.
ally, it says right there. So you guys, there you go.
Yeah, you each get a d4 plus 1 to whoever
The
hits it
first hit.
next. Yeah, whoever hits it next gets a d4 plus 1 to both of those creatures. Alright, and that's your turn?
Yep.
Good shit. Now it is Giant Centipede 3's turn.
Oh, specifically, it's a strike, so it's not like a spell attack. You have to hit them with a physical weapon.
That's what it seems
Or
like.
something that says strike in the spell, I guess. Because
Mhm.
what I plan to do is not going to be considered a strike, I think. So I wouldn't get that bonus.
Yeah, if you click in it and it doesn't say strike in it, then it won't plump. Alright, the Giant Centipede. His first action is to run up to you, Turlon, as you are the closest.
Bozo, cringe, fail.
And it is
Bozo.
going to target you, and with its second actions, it's going to strike with its mandibles.
Oh, it's cringeables, you mean? Yikes.
Cringeables, yeah,
Wow.
that is kind of cringe, yeah.
Big ass miss.
Yeah, big old miss. He's going to, or it is going to, try and do it again, because it's a dumbass little centipede. Not little. And it misses twice, so both times, and just completely misses you. Does not get any skin. That is its turn. Weak.
Yikes.
It's
I'm
now,
sitting at fail for sure.
it is now Kenny's turn. Kenny is gonna run away. Now Kenny is going to hide behind this tree and
Good job.
Nice job, Kenny.
try and
Good
stay
job,
out of the
Kenny.
way. Thank you, Kenny. It is now your turn, Alden.
Thinking about drank. It's all I've been thinking about while we've been walking.
What?
Fucking think, dude.
Fucking
I'm entering a rage.
Let's go, dude. He's angry.
Thinking for the time they called me Card Boy. Not today.
They've called I heard Carboy in my own head. I'm getting pissed off, man. Getting hits.
My pins.
Movement counts as an action again, right? Yeah, that
Yes,
one's-
it's up to your speed, which is
Particles!
oh,
You can
25,
Third.
I
you can
think.
get to.
yes,
Good job.
25. The one action was to rage, so you could only get
Yeah.
to him probably.
Yeah.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3.
If you want to,
Yeah.
you know,
And
that one
then-
action, nice.
Yep.
Yep. You target him,
Uh,
and then do your strike.
yeah. It's just double click the target, right? Or click on him.
Right click, and
It's
then
like
it's the little
hold right
target.
click.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't
does that
get
also
that
work?
pop up that Steven said. Like when I right click, nothing pops up for
Yeah,
me.
neither do I.
oh, that's
So I just have to
that's good
hold.
to know.
Yeah.
I have
thought
to
you
double
meant that
right
this
click
whole
to
there,
target
yeah, there we
something.
go. Now I got him.
double
Alright.
right click. Okay.
Left click, double left click does nothing.
Damn, that was almost a net 20.
All right.
But it's a hit though.
It is a hit. So roll your damage dice in the chat. Beautiful. All
Now-
right.
Does it
I
add
was
my
gonna
plus
say,
4?
does that add the plus
D4?
4?
It doesn't seem to automatically do it.
It might
You're
normally
right.
apply the damage because with the giant centipede, it was a
Well-
damage effect, right? Yeah. So try doing the damage and see if it rolls the extra.
He just did the damage.
Yeah, I just did the
Yeah,
damage.
He
it
just
was a
rolled the
normal-
damage. Yeah,
Well, it might
doesn't
do it.
say-
Might do it when you apply because did it already apply the damage? Like if you have to, Steven, you still have to click to apply the damage. Does that make
Oh, I
sense?
see it. Yeah. Let's
So,
let's see what happens.
When you
Yeah.
apply the damage, not to Alden but to giant centipede,
Yeah, you
will
were-
it be?
Yeah, don't worry, you're
Yeah.
back. But yeah, well, I'll
Well, just
I will
yeah,
say,
okay. Well, it looks like it was enough to kill it anyway.
yes, without without the D4 damage, how would you like to kill this giant
Oh
centipede?
damn, piss babies.
Well, piss
I just-
baby dies.
I just walk over and I lift the staff above my head and just bring it both down. And I
Fucking
say,
thing.
Jesus
"Take that,
Oh,
Drake!"
Oh,
You-
all right, Alden.
you
Calm
yell
down,
that
Alden,
out.
calm down.
Yeah.
You yell that out loud. Everybody's like, "What the fuck did you drink?"
Yeah.
Yeah, that's-
Fuck you, Drake! I say it in a thick, almost Bostonian accent.
I love it. All right, awesome. Yeah, we will manually do the D4 thing. I don't know
Okay. Whatever.
why. There must be some way of doing it.
Do they have
Yep.
the effect on them?
They do have the effect. You can see it on the top left of them. See that little effect.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
I don't know.
Mm.
It should know
Whatever.
it, but it didn't. But it's fine. You killed it anyway. So that is your turn, right? Your first
Yeah.
action was rage. All right.
Mm-hmm.
It is now your turn, Felix. Felix, I'll narrate. You're muted. Oh well, yeah, no, he's talking to Ariel.
Looks like he's counting. There we go.
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate
count.
3 music popping off though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who knows?
nice
Okay.
measurement. Wow.
Yeah, you all see that in the top left, right under the thing. You can measure things.
Yeah, it's nice.
Who knew?
Fun.
And you can add little AoE effect zones too.
Yeah.
Acid splash.
Oh shit!
No.
Oh shit!
All those getting flashbacks.
Oh shit! That's fucking hilarious.
Those kids.
Okay,
I burned
So-
so many. It's the only time I've ever landed it.
so I'm gonna be casting Acid Splash,
We've seen this before.
throwing it
Just-
at the Bugbear Thug.
Hmm.
So hit the attack
Roll.
button.
Yeah, hit the attack button. See what happens.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Ouch.
Ooh, a miss.
You know what? We do be using hero points.
Nice. Roll it again.
I don't give a shit.
When is Steven gonna give out a hero point, Sedge?
Roll again, fucker.
Miss again, fucker.
Use the other hero point.
What other hero point?
We have 2.
Yeah, 2. Started off with 1.
Ha, yeah,
He
again.
gave us 1 in this earlier.
I didn't hear that.
Miss
I'm
again.
stupid.
He's
Yes!
Start off with 1.
Also, you can't use 2 hero points on one roll.
All right, well, I get that back, and it doesn't matter because I missed all 3 times anyway, so that's my fucking turn because it takes 2 actions.
Wow.
Anyway, I'll see you guys in 10 minutes when it's my
Sure,
turn
bro.
again.
Hey, Craig, this is better than your game. Just saying. We go faster.
Kevin, why don't you kill yourself?
I'm not the problem. You're not the problem. You know who the problem is.
It was a nice, very reminiscent
Damn
of all
trauma.
the other acid splashes. Just can never fucking seem to land.
Pretty
It's
unreliable.
hilarious. Yeah, very unreliable for some reason. All right, that is the end of the first round of combat. We're back to the Giant Centipede 1. Giant Centipede 1, the closest thing to it is Alden. So it's going to run up to Alden with its first attack, and then it's going to
dare you.
he's going to target and roll 2. Oh, whoops. I did not want it to be targeting you. It is going to use its manacles. Oh, and that is a hit. All right. That we have rolled the damage dice. 0. Increased from 0 to a minimum of 1. Oh, okay.
Wow.
So I guess there's no 0 damage,
Wow.
but it rolled a 1. Wow, makes you think. But it hits you for 1 point. Oh, whoops, I have the wrong thing selected. It hits you for 1 point. Alden. And then also, you are going to have... You are now... okay, I need you to make a fortitude save. So do you see in the giant centipede melee mandibles, do you see saving throw, DC 14 fortitude?
Uh,
Oh, let me, yeah. Like,
There
I
it
just did it in the chat.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. She
nice.
clicked that thing.
Yep,
just
I
roll
got you. And now you click it.
Oh, it's so nice. It's so convenient.
Oh, success! You barely make it, but you feel within the, even though it does very little damage, you feel that there's some venom within, still within this rotting creature that you are able to, flex your muscles and just have come out. But he's going to use his second action to strike again. And just barely hits you.
yeah, I
AC
guess.
of 14. 1 damage again. Because why not? So it does now just another point of damage. And I need you to make another DC
I don't even
42.
feel it.
Bro made the most fodder enemies of all time.
Oh, a success. That means you stave it off. Unfortunate. And there you go.
Unfortunate.
Just 2
Unfortunate
points.
for him.
Yeah, unfortunate for the centipede. All right. Epic. Now it is the other centipede's turn. It's gonna click clack down, and he is going to get to right here with one of his turns, and then attack you again, Alden. Let's see if this centipede does any better. I'm gonna strike once. Nope. That just completely misses it, and he's going to strike again, because that's all this thing knows how to do. And he misses it.
I am truly the greatest wizard of all time.
And so that is that guy's turn. That's hilarious. All right, it's now your turn, Turlon.
Okay. All right. Cool. Epic and awesome.
Yeah.
You know?
Screech pilled. Yeah.
I'm screech pilled if I just gotta say it. Craig's muted. I must wonder what he's saying. Probably screech. Okay, sorry, I need to look up an action. So I think I'm going to tumble through. I'm tempted to tumble through the creature. So I make an acrobatics check against its reflex against this guy's
That creature. Okay.
yeah, against his reflex DC.
Yep.
So I move up to my speed. Where is it? Sorry. Acrobatics. Okay. Alright. Did I beat him?
You do succeed, yes. It's 16.
Okay, so I go. I can't. Move my guy. Wait. Oh yeah, I'm not on the right thing. Sorry. Here we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And for my second action, I'm going to use my mirror to put another me on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys see that
Copy,
basically
paste.
unnaturally fast. I jump around this giant centipede. I kind of like psych it out. I jump to the right, and then as it goes right, I quickly sort of shift left and run past it. My like big coat bellowing in the in like the wind before I stop, and then I take this mirror on my necklace and I push it out, and you see the light kind of concentrates as you see another one of me appear. And I'm going to attack with flanking bonus.
Yes.
So with my second action, so this creature has a -2 to their AC.
Yep.
All right. Time to attack and hope for good rolls. Oh, 23 to hit.
Did you target it? It does hit,
Oh,
but
sorry, I
roll the
forgot.
damage.
I did
That's
forget
fine.
to target it.
That
Let me
should-
go ahead and target it though. How do I target it again?
A double right click is what they were saying.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah, the little green,
So I will roll damage, and it takes a it has a -2 weakness to my damage, so it's going to take 2 additional damage.
Okay.
So I didn't add that or anything. You got to add that.
I will do that. Okay, you damage it for 6, and then 2 more.
Okay.
And how do you hit this? You don't kill it, but
Yeah, it's my rapier, so I just run up, and because there's the mirror of me, that's how I'm getting the flanking bonus. This creature has sort of like not sure which one to attack, right? And so the other one, the mirrored one, goes to go for a strike, and as it chops down, suddenly the rapier shimmers away, and I go with like a side swipe and hit it, and I'm gonna attack again.
epic.
19 hits,
Yes.
so it does 4 damage.
Yes, 4 damage. I'll just manually do that, since I'm gonna have to manually add it anyway. It is looking incredibly rough after your second hit.
Still not dead after 4? Ah, man, I rolled so low. Okay, that's my turn. I'm done.
Alright, it is now the Bugbear Thug's turn. Not liking this one bit, he is going to now try and attack the first Turlon that was originally in front of him. Let me target that. What does he have? 1 second, just make sure. Okay, yeah, he's got his sword. Going to strike a
Oh, ouch.
big
At least he didn't
ol'
crit. He almost crit.
I almost did.
Ouch.
Like, that is. He's gonna roll his damage.
Since I took damage, I have to materialize which Turlin I am. So I'm going to collapse back to the right Turlin.
All right.
As you see, the reflection sort of like shimmers and disappears as the bugbear lands a hit on me.
Yes, you roll 8 damage. He's going to try and strike you again.
Ouch! Oh my god!
Oh, just barely
Barely.
hitting. Yep, that's
Asshole.
a 0.
Ouch! Yowza!
God,
Yowza!
Jesus.
I'm down.
Yeah, that came from your
Yes,
diaphragm.
that was. Oh, whoops. I
Yeah,
applied
that
to the wrong person.
That downs me, I think.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Wow, that's
as
2
you see,
nutty hits they got on me.
Yeah, 2
Oh.
big hits. Just side swipe. First one hits you in the right, and then full swings the sword around the other way and strikes you from the other side. And you all see Turlon crumple to the ground after being hit with.
Make sure to move my initiative to in front of the person that knocked me.
Yes, let me see if it automatically does that when I.
Isn't it already in front of the person that knocked you?
No, like the right.
I think it
after.
is. I think it was automatically. I think it was. I was already there.
Mm-hmm.
I think Dylan's
Okay,
right.
then it works. Then we're good. All right.
I don't know
and
if it
then,
would have already done that automatically if I wasn't.
And the bugbear thug is now going to attempt to slam into this door, whereas before he was kind of just knocking into it. He's going to attempt to slam into this door. I'm gonna do a nice little blind GM roll with myself. Do a strength check. I'm Poggy. You see the bugbear thug shove down this door, opening it up, and goes into
Hey, he used too many actions.
into
Hey.
I'll say he gets to right here. Wait, y'all can y'all see it? I don't know. You can see a little green
Can't see
ring, I guess.
inside.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he just into the doorway, kind of shoves right into it, but very injured. Cannot make it any further, and so that is his turn.
If I walk past these centipedes, are they gonna be able to just hit me?
You don't know, but
an
just
opportunity
above
attack.
board, generally most creatures don't have
Yes.
opportunity
But
attacks.
you can't really like intuit what a creature would through a roll.
Okay, well I'm just gonna move 1, 2.
That's one of the nice things. Oh, but if you're concerned about it, by the way, in Pathfinder there is an action called Step, which only lets you move 5 feet, but it does not provoke attacks of opportunity. So if you're unsure, you could always take the step action.
Got it.
Alright.
I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
Where's the door? I can't. The way I'm looking at it right now looks really weird.
It's
I can't see
two
anything.
big double doors, a giant door of a barn. So from like right here is in the
What is this
middle of the
gray?
2 doors. That is just an entrance, like a little stone platform, I guess,
Oh, I
to
can
the
walk
front
here.
of the
Okay.
doors. Yeah.
Okay, well I meant to go here then. I thought that was a wall.
Okay. Yeah, it's not a wall.
Am I supposed to be able to see the bugbear?
It's just because the way the foundry is, like, you can only see the roof of the building once you're in it, but he's standing right there. He's, like, right next to you.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking blast him. Try and blast him.
Okay. Blast him with what?
Phase bolt.
Sheesh. You target him and then hit the
Yeah,
attack button.
Yeah, I hit both. Oh, it's loading. Okay, there we go.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Yeah.
Big hit. Roll your damage. And that's 4 damage. How would you like to describe how this bugbear
Murder.
gets phase bolted, dude?
Well, it says phase bolt. I just point my finger, and a little bolt of energy comes out.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm just gonna try and rush over to him as I see him running away, and just kind of like point out my hand and blast the shit out of him. He'll kind of just crumble.
Shocked, his body goes and falls to the ground.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. That's my turn.
All right. Let's
Hope that was a bad guy.
Skipping the giant centipede who is now dead. It is now Kenny's turn. Kenny is kind of glimpsing around, seeing the battle ensue. Is a little spooked, but is still staying strong. So now it is Alden's turn.
All right. I'm really feeling it. I'm changing my grip. So I have.
Okay.
I'm dropping it. Oh. Hang on. I had to make sure I select the. There we go.
There you go.
And then using my primal punch.
Oh, crit alert. Real primal boy.
Holy
shit. Primal punch.
He's gonna get gived, bro. Oh shit.
Oh lordy.
Dusted.
28. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think that would have one-shot the bugbear at full health, dude.
Is
Holy
this thing gonna
shit.
have any body left after this hit? It's like an All Might fucking punch.
Yeah, dude, what the fuck? Describe it, please, for me. What the fuck?
Yeah, you're definitely not a wizard, dog.
I just kind of let my staff go to my left hand and just kind of hold it, and then I just fucking punch down as hard as I fucking can onto the top of the centipede's head.
Hmm.
Just
This
I
skull
look
is
at my
just
fist
dusted.
before I do it, and just
The ground has to crack at that
Yeah,
shit.
exactly. Yeah.
Mm.
There's an audible just this crazy sound that
Say
comes
Vita's
out.
mouth is like jaw open.
Like,
damn.
everyone just takes
Uh,
just a millisecond to look over. Even Turlon unconscious, like, whoa, it goes back to sleep.
That's
Just
fucking.
like, holy shit.
All right, I'm gonna do it again on this next centipede.
But yes, that one's dead.
So,
Fucking out of existence.
and then another fist, another primal punch
Another primal punch, dude.
on this next one.
Will this one be as primal?
I don't know, probably not.
No way.
Probably,
Okay. Still good though.
Still a good hit. Still a
Yeah.
good hit.
Yep.
Well, 11 damage, you
Fucking
do
dead.
it. Yep. You,
And then, yeah, it's my fist, so I have to keep punching them. It's my gorilla strength. So then I just fucking, I don't know. This one's like rearing up on its head as it watches its buddy die. I'm just gonna uppercut it.
Flip it onto its back, and just as these things die, kind of just their bones kind of separate, and their bodies, kind of were once zombified are now broken apart. And with that, all the enemies dead. This is the end of that encounter. Just 2 fucking nuke punches out of nowhere. Y'all have just absolutely decimated some of these zombie centipedes, and this bugbear thug who is now
Jesus.
lying dead on the ground. But Turlon is behind y'all, and I'd like you to do a death save, Turlon, just in the moment.
A recovery check, as it's called.
Craig
yes.
has
In
to
this
go
game.
heal Turlon
Okay.
in the chat.
You told me to roll one recovery check for the
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a flat check versus DC 11. Let me do it a private roll. Okay. So that means I don't need it because I stabilize.
Yep. Alright.
Ah.
You stabilize at
Is
1
Craig gonna
though?
heal you? Or
Yeah, so
save
well,
you?
Craig can still heal me. The reason we're doing this is the roll that happened basically was that I rolled my recovery check as I died, as I was going unconscious. I succeeded, and in this game, if you roll your first check as a success, you're back.
You're
So
wounded
I'm
1,
not
right?
I'm not dying. Yeah, I'm wounded 1. I'm not dying anymore, but I'm also unconscious, and it takes some severe waking up or healing to get me conscious. So that's
Okay.
what Craig is doing. If Craig were healing me from dying, that would be stopping me from dying. But now
Right.
he's waking me up and giving me energy to exist again. Healing plaster. I've never seen this spell.
Mm.
There's some dirt on it, literally.
Right?
Alright. Yeah. Do a
Oh my.
medicine
Oh,
check.
okay, that's it.
Yo.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a crit. So you can roll the 4d8 plus 8 instead of 2d8.
Yes, you're right. 48. Oh, yeah, you're just fully healed for sure, even without the plus 8.
Bloop.
Oh, that was a blind GM roll? Oh, yeah, it was 21. Awesome. You
Cool.
are fully healed back up. You just
Back. We're so back.
wake just kind of dirty and muddy. Felix over you,
Oh, no.
put some dirt on you. Oh,
What happened? What happened? Did you guys? As I kind of like, I look around and I see the dead centipedes. Oh, well, I think you got the job done.
Do I see anything? I'm like a foot into this house.
okay, there we go.
Oh.
Alright, I just deleted the roof. So now you
This is silly,
you
isn't
you see a guy come around from kind of the back of the. You see an older gentleman with an eye patch on.
Yep.
And if you.
Well, that's a little funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
And right now he just sees you, Vita, with the thug dead in front of him, and he says, and you all also hear a voice come from within the house, being like, thank you all so much. I would have taken care of them, but there's an issue happening back here. There's a problem. Please come and help.
Oh.
Okay.
You see an older gentleman.
I'm walking.
Do you all follow?
Yeah.
He doesn't say this quietly. You all could hear it.
Cautiously.
Yeah, I'm going in.
This guy's going. Step over the.
Now that
bugbear's
I'm
thug.
so back.
This guy's back. He's back. All right.
Listen,
Oh.
I was dying and now I'm fine. I'm totally cool.
Squink.
What's
All
the
right.
problem?
Ron leads you back to one of these horses, cow stalls. Sorry. I forgot to put the cows in here, but there's some cows that you see as you pass by. And you look and you see there is a human woman, probably in her 40s, who is holding sitting right next to a small young human boy, as you can see based off of the pictures, Vita. And he is shaking on the ground currently. He's kind of convulsing, and you see that on his right arm there's just a large cut in the top of his bicep. And the female woman looks to you, the woman looks to you, and she says, "Please help him, please. He got cut, and now he's shaking as if there's something within him, and we don't know what's happening. Please help."
I'll turn to everybody. Guys, should I help or no?
No, I don't see why not.
Please help. Please, yes.
Yes.
Please.
Okay.
Please.
Can I cast a spell on him?
You can do whatever you'd like, yeah. They say the floor is yours, basically. They get out of the way as you approach.
Okay. Well,
Little boy.
I'll kind of kneel over to him. We'll try this and see if it works. And I will look directly at him, and I'll lift up my eye patch. And cast Soothe on him. So, should I roll that? Or no?
Yeah, you rolled it. You see in the chat healing.
Yeah, you want me to? Okay.
Yes, you do it for fun.
Okay, 9, solid, perfectly
9. We take a 9. We take that.
Yeah, I'll put the eye patch back down.
Yeah. You see as the boy's body. Also, do you see the names of any of these people?
Yeah, I do.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, you see Ron
All right.
Yeah. So these must be the Rongles. But anyway, you see.
Rongle.
You got it. 2 hands. You got it.
Are you serious?
I'm not joking. But you see, is the Lionel, the little boy's body stops shaking as much, but the wound on his arm, which normally when healing would maybe kind of close up or look a little bit would look better, more cleaned up during healing spells, it remains on his arm. But he is no longer shaking on the ground, but he is unconscious.
Well, I'm gonna ask Ron, why didn't you do that with your eye? You have an eye patch too.
Ron is both and simultaneously relieved to see Lionel not shaking at all, but he is flabbergasted by your question. He says,
What's under your iPad?
Nothing. There's an empty. There's something under your eye patch.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I I can't do what
Okay.
you I can't do what you
Alright,
just
alright.
did. Thank you for
I didn't
thank you
realize.
for healing. Thank you
Okay.
for helping. Is there anything we can do to repay you? Thank you.
I'll look at the others. Any ideas?
I'm out with Kenny behind the tree, just
I
chilling.
I
Kind of
think
forgot
nothing.
about her.
I think nothing besides a nice night's rest in a building instead of outside in the snow.
He Ron says, yes, we can absolutely do that. We will prepare one of the houses for you if that's okay."
Sure.
And Mist
Thank
is
you.
like, "Yes,
That's very
yeah,
kind
we'll
of you.
do that. Yes." And so they Mist is going to stay with the little boy Lionel, and Ron will follow you all out. And he looks down at the bugbear thug and he says, I I don't know where he came from. We were all outside and suddenly this thing and all these other monsters and creatures started coming here and I didn't know what to do, so we just all went in here and I'm so glad you all came. I don't, especially with him breaking down the door, I don't think we would have made it. But before we were able to get in, uh, this, excuse me, this, uh, this creature here, and he points to the bugbear. This creature here, struck my grandson with a blade, with a dagger that he had, and then threw it away. I don't know where it was, but it was outside somewhere. But I think that is what did something to my dear grandchild.
Okay. Well, maybe one of us can figure it out.
Yes, please. No.
After we eat.
All right. Yes, yes, I will prepare some of the food that we have, uh, that we've had rationed. Of course, we can do that. And he goes off and runs to one of the houses. Take a quick
Just you
bathroom
and me,
break.
Vita.
Like, you're not in here, Kevin's headphones are off, and Craig is gone. Like, guys,
Guys?
what do you guys think
I'm
about
with Kenny behind the tree.
Yes. How about we shift over to you and Kenny? What are you doing?
I just walk over and I say, Kenny, it's safe. You can come out now.
Oh, thank you for killing all those monsters. Why are there so many monsters? Do you know why there's so many monsters everywhere? This wasn't the way it was when
But I can't tell you. It's magic after all.
I
How are you doing?
I I just want to know why there's so many monsters around.
Yes, well, we're going to get into the bottom of that, but don't worry about it. It's none of your concern. As long as they keep coming, we'll keep killing them with magic.
Yeah. What? Oh my god, I love you pushing this magic angle.
Since the others are gone, I'll
Yeah.
walk over to you guys so I can talk to someone.
Okay.
I'll tell you what they said.
Oh, hello, Vita.
What do
Yeah.
you make of this?
Me?
Yes.
Honestly, I'm not sure. I don't know if it's related or anything to the wolves we fought the last couple of days, but it seems something strange is going on here. Maybe it's something to do with the Goth brothers. Is that what they said?
The goth? I think so. I think that's what they said.
Okay.
Did I weird that guy out? He had like a really weird reaction and left.
Alden wasn't there for that.
Yeah, I just tell him what happened. Like, do you
Oh,
think?
okay.
What do you mean? He didn't have anything underneath his eye patch. What's the deal?
I don't know. That's why I'm okay.
That's
Whatever.
Why do you wear an eye patch?
Okay, I'll show. Okay, I'll pull out my eye patch and it's like okay. I didn't think I'd be doing this soon. This is stupid, especially when the other two are gone. I think it's funny. Um, you just see like instead of an eye, it's like a miniature glowing blue moon. It's like covered in craters. It's like a fucking like rock,
Yeah, look like a little rock with little
like
craters on it.
like
Alden,
faintly glowing blue.
Alden breaks his accent and goes, "What the fuck is that?" shit. I mean, what is that? What is that? And can I do some sort of Arcana check, occultism check? Like, I assume the
Go
DC
for
is
it.
going to be wicked fucking high.
Yeah, go for occultism. Let's see if you can get anything from what the fuck
Can I
that is.
assist? Because I don't know what it is.
Okay, I got a
Yeah,
15.
you roll an occultism check too, and see if you get a +5 to that to get a +2, or to see if you get over 15 for that. to
Right,
see if
right,
you
right.
Get a +2. No.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I have no
And that-
idea.
And that's just in you. That you just have a moon in
It
your
is
eye.
in me. Yeah, I've tried to take it out, but I can't.
May I touch it?
Sure.
I gingerly reach out a finger
I'm
and
back.
poke the moon eye, and then pull my finger back
Keep
really
back at a
quickly.
weird time.
Yeah.
Evidently.
Yeah.
Does that hurt? What?
Would he feel anything if he touched it?
No.
Okay. No, it doesn't hurt.
Okay. Well,
As far as I know, I was born with this.
well, just to I have no idea what that is, even as experienced as I am. But just to make the record keep it straight, most people when they wear an eye patch, it's because they're missing their eye and there's nothing behind it. And
Okay.
rather than
Well,
reveal their eye sockets or injury or just out of their own comfort to the world, they just keep it behind an eye patch. So
okay. Well, that's good to know.
Such a grotesque
Just-
thing.
Just forget this.
I wouldn't say, yeah, it's not grotesque. It's just,
No, that
some
was me
people
saying it.
oh.
That was me saying it.
Anyway, that's fucking crazy. That's weird. You have a moon behind your eye. Isn't that weird, Kinney?
Yeah, Kitty says, I think it's kind of cool.
Okay.
She thinks
Well,
it's cool.
What? Felix, do you know what happened in that barn?
No.
I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Steven,
I'm back.
sorry, Steven, do
Yes. We're now going
Well,
back
when
to
we were
Felix and Turlon. So Felix and Turlon. So what happened in the barn, just to catch you up, Craig, is after defeating these people, Vita went into, or these creatures, Vita went into the place, and there was an older man with an eye patch covering his eye, saying, "Please come back, our boy is injured." And they go back, and there was a human, which you can presume to be a mother and a small child, around 8 or 9, that he had a large cut on the top right of his arm, or the top of his right arm, and was, convulsing and shaking. And so Vita went and lifted up his eye patch and casted a soothe, and the boy stopped shaking but is still unconscious. And normally when healing, the gash would have gone away, but the gash remained in his arm. And so the mother's staying there. And then just to catch both of y'all up on the conversation that Vita and Alden had, that you both, well, yeah, well, you both weren't there.
No.
Well, you can go back and see at episode 4. But you,
they really want to know.
They had a conversation and checked in on Kenny, and you two are back in the barn. The mother and the child are over there, and then there's also this bugbear just laying on the ground, with various stuff on him, and then some centipedes. And Ron has gone to make some food because Vita requested it.
Oh, Ron.
Oh, Ron Rongle.
Ron Rongle.
Wrong.
Damn, yeah.
Those two things were created independently, and then I put them together, and that's just how life is.
It's just how it is.
Yeah.
Ron Rongle.
Yeah.
Ron Rongle, legend.
Right. So it is you, Felix, and Turlon. You are together in this barn
All right.
after
So,
a battle.
Tarlon, are you all right?
Now that you hit me, yes, and thank you for that.
You're welcome. All right, where did the others go? could be in or out of character, like what this fucker.
We're just
You
bu-
saw
we're
you saw
Kenny
they
by the
you saw
tree.
they left
Okay.
to go be with Kenny.
Oh, I see.
Turlon's
Um,
exploring the stalls.
I'm
what's
I'm
up?
just going.
Missed.
Lionel.
Woo!
I think it's
What am
kind
I
of cool.
as as
So soothed him.
Soothed him, but the
Yes.
wound didn't close. I kind of stabilized him, but
Can
nothing happened to the wound.
I want to look at the wound and I want to see if it's like poisoned, if it's a
Mhm.
cursed wound, if it's magic.
Oh,
What
I
is the
would
fucking deal?
I would love for you to do this. Yeah, a medicine check, please. Beautiful.
Why do I play this fucking game? Okay, 15.
Yeah, you're good. You
Also, Kevin, what the fuck? I'm sorry, go on.
All right, what did you say? My cat's
Nothing.
freaking out. No,
It's
you
okay.
did say something. That's actually a lie.
No, we're gonna get to it later.
Looking at Lionel, and looking at the wound on the top of his right arm, you can tell that this is from a cursed weapon.
Oh
You
god.
don't know what the curse was, but it appears that whatever the curse was is no longer there. It just looks like the remnants of a cursed weapon wound, because in any other cursed weapons before, they don't get healed away like normal cuts do.
So how do I get rid of the?
So the curse
The
is
wound.
gone. You think it's healed. You would either have to go through physical means, stitching up, or you could try further healing.
So I healed the curse, or was it just also?
You got rid of the curse, yeah, basically.
Oh, okay.
So it says here. It fucking says here. This for my healing plaster. This restorative substance can be used in lieu of healer's tools for medicine checks to administer first aid or treat wounds.
Mhm.
So I feel like if I were to try and stitch up a wound, that would involve a healer's kit.
Yes, yeah. You can use
One of those
the
checks. Can I use the
can
plaster
use
to
the
try and
plaster.
mend the?
yes.
Okay. Would this be another medicine check?
Yeah, I would go for that. This guy is medicining it up, dude.
Are you some kind of
Medicine.
doctor or something? God damn.
18.
Nice.
Medicine.
And also, by the way, before I forget, after the battle, you all get a hero point for being so
Yay.
heroic.
Oh!
So you get another one. So good
Do
on
we
you.
get enough XP to level up yet?
No. As outlined in all the XP, probably a couple more sessions away from that.
Right.
But you did get a lot of XP for that fight, I will tell you that. As you do your medicine check, you are able to suture up the wound enough that it is now closed, and Mist, the woman, is watching you. And she says, "Oh, thank you so much. I have not cleaned a wound in so long that I don't think I would have been able to do it as well as you just did. So thank you."
It's no problem, man. I would also say, as I would apply it to Lionel, I would have just like been grinding, like taken like had like a clay or like mud. It's not mud,
Mhm.
but has the same consistency of like it's solid but squishy
Hmm.
and moldable. And I would just like take my thumb and would be like take some herbs from a pouch and just kind of grind that into the plaster before rubbing it, and then
George.
I would say to the boy, all right, this is gonna burn a little bit, but, and then I say burn a little bit, but, and then I just kind of put it on his arm and just kind of spread it over it, and then the plaster like very quickly dries out and cracks, and then I just kind of like scrape it off of his arm and it's closed.
Nice. Beautiful. Well, Mist is very appreciative as Lionel rests in the barn.
Oh, is he asleep?
Yes, he is.
Oh, then he's fine. Never mind.
Yeah, he's good.
I don't need to warn him.
Nice.
He's fine.
All right, Ron has gone off to make some food, and Mist says, "I will go and prepare some beds for you all to sleep in one of the houses." And so she picks up Lionel and goes off to do that
I
through
thank
the
her. She
walls.
leaves.
Yes.
Meow.
All right. Furlon, did you leave the barn as Felix was healing?
Yes,
The boy.
sorry, my cat was freaking out, so I had to go.
That's
Oh,
good.
speaking of, okay, yeah, I left the
Welcome.
barn.
Nice. All right. I would like you all to roll a perception check for me and do a nice little secret stuff. Do a blind jam
Meow.
roll.
Yeah, baby.
Nice. Turlon, as you are stepping over the bugbear's body, because it's kind of just laying dead in the doorway to this barn, as you're stepping over, something catches your eye. On the waist of the bugbear, you see that there is a little glass ball, it seems like, attached to the bugbear's waistband that has this, even though it's sitting still, this flowing greenish black liquid, like this greenish black swirling liquid within the ball, this glass ball that is sitting within a small pouch in the bugbear's waist.
I'll snatch it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have like a custom item for me to throw in my inventory, or should I just mark it?
No, just mark it. I will do that after. But as you pick it up, you die. No, but as you pick it up, you see it is swirling within, and the glass, you can tell based off where the liquid is, the glass is very thin. It is designed as if you can kind of intuitive that this glass is not meant to hold together if it's dropped or thrown or something like that.
It's a glass orb with swirling patterns of green and black.
Yeah, green, black inside.
Okay. What weight would it be?
Like,
Do you know?
0.1 pounds. It's very light.
I'll call it one lightweight.
Yep.
Okay. I have my orb.
Orb.
Cool. I leave.
All right.
Don't say anything about the orb.
All right. What do is there anything that y'all else would like to do, or just spend the night and then continue on the travels?
Spend the night.
On the night, maybe
All
ask
right.
Rongle if he knows anything about the bros.
Wrong.
Yeah. Okay.
Good
over
idea.
dinner.
So over dinner, how do you ask it?
Ron, this beef stew is delicious. Thank you for having us. But I do
thank
want
you.
to know, do you know why you were being attacked today?
We they all shake their heads simultaneously. Lionel's all good now, but they all shake their heads simultaneously. They say, "Oh no, we have no idea what they are. They were yelling that the Gatch brothers were here to take over the world, and it was just him, just the one bugbear, screaming
one
this
hut in
out.
the woods at a time.
Was screaming this out and was looking very menaceful. So we ran into the barn.
While this is happening, I'm gonna pull out my orb, and I'm gonna hold it out and say,
Ponder the orb.
the bugbear had this on its body. Have you seen anything like this? I'm purposely not handing it to them. I'm showing them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going
They
to show it to
all,
all of you.
yes, they all shake their heads, but like you. Hmm.
What about you guys?
Have we
Yeah.
seen it before, Steven?
Have we
Yeah.
seen it before?
Have you pondered this orb before?
Yeah.
Have you ever pondered this, dude?
The same one from my dream.
No, this is a different orb.
Oh,
Damn it!
Oh, this ain't my dream orb.
Can you all do a Arcana check for me?
villager.
Hmm. All right.
Wow.
I don't know what the fuck this is.
In fact, all of you don't know what it is, but Alden and Turlon, you kind of intuit that this looks like a potion of some sort or some kind of alchemical thing that, based off of the orb it's in, it looks like it's supposed to be thrown at someone. It's some kind of weapon, right? You would throw this at somebody, and then whatever effects it's supposed to have on their body would occur.
All right, team, let's go find some baddies to kill.
It looks like a
Yeah.
splash potion.
Exactly. That's kind of
Keep
what it
this.
looks like. But you have no idea what. You've never seen any liquid that looks like this.
Mm.
And the others
Yeah,
are
they
like,
put-
I have no idea.
They're putting potions in orbs
Who,
now? It's
so
fucked
who
up.
are these? Who are these brothers?
He says,
Local menace?
Pretty much, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I feel like
Yeah,
not
well-
worth our time, honestly.
Ron says, whenever I've gone into the bigger towns, I've heard, other folks talk about the Gatch brothers just wreaking, little tiny havocs, across the entire forest. But I do know one of them is called Gatch. I don't know the names of the others, but
His name's
one of
Gatch
one of
Gatch.
the,
It's like the Mario Brothers.
I know, that's exactly what I was thinking. Luigi Mario.
And then Match Gatch.
one of them's name is Gatch. I don't know the other names of the brothers, but I do find it odd that they're called the Gatch brothers, but one of them goes by Gatch, and
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
he
Do you have any
that's the odd thing.
descriptors? Like what they look like?
The only
Who?
the only thing I can say that maybe would even be some kind of description of what any of them look like is that one of the
It's in Steven's apartment right now.
what do you look like, dude? He says when I was in town about 2 months ago, there was an older lady that claimed that she had seen Gatch himself, not just his thugs as we just saw. And what she described was something horrific, some part human, part beast. It has the eyes and the ears of a human, but instead of a mouth, just a longer snout, and this hair in weird places on the body, and just this feral look in the eyes that's constantly glancing around, and just a terrifying description. I don't believe it in any way, because I don't think any of us have ever seen any creature like that. But after seeing those long-ass scary monsters, I don't know what's possible. Maybe that is what Gatch looks like.
Okay.
Gatch sighting.
So that okay, so we'll keep a lookout. For sure.
Yeah, at the mention of Gatch being a fucked up corrupted monster, you see Felix just has a head. Sorry, he just has a head, his head in one of his hands.
He's just
It's
getting
kind of like
ahead.
resting. Yeah, no, he's just like, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
sketch is fucked up.
we're going to a pretty big town, so odds are
We'll see him.
they're not there. That's it.
And if they're sending out random death squads of a couple of
Couple of
raiders,
chumps.
they are chumps,
Couple
yes.
of freaking loser.
I'm sure we'll run into them again. Their methods do not seem very
Refined.
clean and refined. Yes, they seem
Yo, Akira.
like brutes. Ah, Akira.
Lion.
He
Cat fight.
says,
Cat cam, guys. Join the cat cam.
I don't
"Oh,
have
yep.
one.
My dog's a dicker."
I'll have to go find one.
Guts is such a little guy.
He is really tiny.
Damn, yeah.
Little fellow.
Who else up cat posted already?
Ron says, "Well, which town are y'all headed to?"
I can't open my map right now.
Redak.
Redak.
Yeah.
We're like 2 days away.
Yeah. Why are y'all headed there?
It's on the way.
Yeah.
Where we're going. Yawn.
Oh, wow. Thank you for getting that.
Oh.
We have to
Oh,
take
she's
care of this
curious.
child. I'm gonna motion to Kenny. We need to find her a home.
As soon as Ron looks over at Kenny, Ron, looks over and is acknowledging what you just said, and then takes a second glance over and says, Haven't I seen you before? And Kenny looks at Ron,
What?
and Kenny says, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. And Ron says, I remember seeing you and, what was it? It was not even just but a month ago, but I remember seeing you all walking through the woods on one of our trips, and I think I spoke with your father. And Kenny perks up at this, and it's like, you know my daddy? And Ron...
Oh, no, stop it. Cut that out, though.
Ron is like, yes, I believe that I gave him a book. He said he was on an adventure looking for...
Oh, come the fuck on, dude.
I believe this book?
Pull out the book. No, Kenny has the book.
Yeah.
You gave Kenny the book. But
what a coincidence!
He says, no, you all were traveling here. And he said that he was traveling and was in search of a book that he could write all of his adventures into. And Kenny at this says, yeah, I think that's something that I think my dad did too, yeah. And so Ron says, oh, well, I hope he's doing okay. Where is he now? And Kenny
aggressively
kind of just looks down.
I'm gonna shake my head.
You just said we're finding her a home. Read the room, Ron.
Yeah, come on, Ron. Read the fucking room.
Kind of an
Jesus,
older fella.
buddy.
He says, this is great stew. Yeah, I love it.
Oh my god.
Yes. I'm gonna shake my head and keep eating.
All right.
Oh, stew's very good.
Is there anything y'all would like to ask of the Rongle family?
So what were Kenny's family doing out here? Did they tell you?
Oh, they were just wanderers. You get lots of those throughout the forest every once in a while. They come by. They're traveling between towns, uh, just small families. We've prepared the room for you just like we prepared for many other guests that pass through here. I give them whatever supplies we can because we want to be a good base for them. So yeah, they were just another group of travelers. I didn't delve too much into it, but I like to do leather working, and so I make my various items. And he said he wanted a book, and so one of the things I wanted to give him was my one of my fine books that I created.
Ah. Was there anything special about it?
No,
Aside from being made by your hands.
no, just a normal book. I think it's very well made, personally.
No,
It did
yeah,
seem
I've
that
seen
that's
it.
why, yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Great
you
leather
all have the book?
Kenny does.
Kenny does, yeah.
Kenny says, "Uh, I don't want to show it.
That's fine. You don't have to.
Thank
Yeah.
you." Ron's like, "Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, back
Yeah.
the fuck off, man. I don't say that.
Dude,
Give me
just
that
cool
gesture.
it, Ron. Just cool it.
Just cool it,
Ron,
Ron.
relax.
All right.
You're really pushing it.
All right. Y'all have a nice little dinner. Is
Yum,
there
yum,
anything else y'all would like to talk with to the Rongle family?
Nah.
Believe it or not, I have very little to say to the Rongle family, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if this comes as a surprise.
I'm ready to leave the Rongle family.
All
Come
right.
over, Redoc.
Yeah. All right.
No,
Y'all.
I will say one thing.
Yeah.
I will look to Vida and I will say, well, actually, which person is Kenny vibing with today? Was it Felix?
It seems like
No,
Vita.
it was
Today
Vita.
was Vita.
Vida, can you take Kenny out to the room for a moment?
Yeah. And then I do that.
Okay.
I'll leave Ori behind.
Once
Listen.
once Vita leaves with Kenny, I'm gonna say, so Kenny, I just above board real quick. She was killed. The parents were killed by the wolves, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, Vida, it's not Vida, sorry. Kenny's parents were killed by these caustic wolves. They seem to be infected, ravaged with something. Do you know anything that might? Have you seen anything like this? Do you know anything connected to it? Have you seen anything similar?
You mean like they were like rotting wolves, like zombified wolves looking things?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Well, those centipedes out there were looking pretty rotted, if I do say so myself. So those are the only two things that I've seen together. I don't know if they're connected in any way.
They are.
Have you seen the wolves?
No. This is the first thing we saw, but you're describing these wolves, and it seems to be very much the same thing. But you say they're connected, and he looks at you, Felix.
Mm-hmm. Things are growing worse by the day.
Oh.
Strange, abnormal weather.
Yes, that's true.
Animals have been acting strange and skittish for quite a while. Now they're horrible, being turned into monsters, effective. And it's only gotten worse, and it's picking up speed and its severity rather alarmingly all of a sudden. So I would suggest, as a fellow frontiersman, stay inside. Don't hunt
On my
alone.
head.
We will do that. Yes, thank you. I agree with you, especially after today's events, that we will be much more careful.
Yes.
All right. So y'all in one of these nice little houses has some little beds, that you can all sleep into. It feels very nice after sleeping outside the previous nights. And shifting through who gets the dreams that we're going to be looking at. It's going to be Felix.
No.
Yahoo!
So I need a little dream roll from you, Felix, as we go to Betty Bye.
Shit.
Yowza, wowza, yowza.
1d100 roll.
1D
Roll.
3 trillion.
Oh, so close. Anyone? Okay, it's cool.
It's fine.
It's fine.
I don't get it.
That's pretty high. Yeah, that's good. It's almost 69. But with a 68, I'll say in your dreams, Felix, you get nice. You get a flashback, or not a flashback. You once again see all of the images and little scenes that you had saw before in your previous nights, and this has been happening kind of the past few nights. But this night, especially after seeing the centipedes, kind of confirms your suspicion that these monster creatures in some way are all connected, because as you start kind of reliving all of the things that you had saw in your previous dream, even if you couldn't remember them, they're still in your head, and now you're seeing them again in this dream. You're seeing, more predatory creatures looking, rotting and decaying, where others, a select few, have more of like that caustic wolf that y'all fought with, just a skull and singed away fur, and just the skull with green glowing eyes, and everything they touch seems to burn slightly with some acidic burn. You see these, but in some of these images you do see more wolves, you do see some centipedes, you see zombified eagles, you see different bears, you see even smaller creatures like foxes or like ravens. All of these different creatures that are normally within the forest. There seems to be just little troops of them constantly going around and wreaking havoc on whatever they can. And that is your dream.
Oh.
You
That's how
all
it makes me
wake
feel.
up. Yeah, you all wake up well rested, and you all are going to do a survival roll. Or not you all, sorry. Just Felix, since you're leading the way. You all have traveled about 3/5 of the way to the town.
23.
Nice. Oh wait, I need to... Okay, we're good. 23, absolutely beautiful. So, because you rolled so high, you will get to travel 30 miles today. It's very uneventful. A lot of the snow has melted at this point because the past 3 or 4 days have been just sunny. And so, but because of that, just the entire forest where it was used to be like, crisp fall leaves, or not fall leaves, but just, the crisp fall air with, just dry sticks and everything. It's just much more muddy and just kind of gross to walk through, and everything's wet. And, it's just that classic after a snow where everything's melted away in a hot sun. It just kind of sucks. But it's a slodge through. It's not too bad. Kenny no longer has to be on anybody's backs or be carried by anybody, which is nice.
Slodge.
And then you all head to... What time is it? Okay. You all head to bed once more. I'll say that there is just a small little, overhang area and part of a hill. After an uneventful day of travel, and we are now going to focus on, you guessed it, Alden for a dream.
Yeah, baby.
Alden D's.
You're
51.
almost right in the center. Is you sitting in your home, your home that a very familiar sight as you look around all of your various knickknacks and items that bring comfort to you are sitting around you in their usual places. You are sitting at home and you are sitting at a table and you are playing a game of solitaire with yourself, which you're just having a grand old time with and just spending some time alone. But this is not a memory that you've had. Sure, you've probably played solitaire with your cards before, and you've probably been in a place much like this, but as you keep playing the game, you're looking down at your hands and just focusing on, which next card should I pull? You look around and an object that was sitting on the table, say a vase or something like that, when you look over again, the vase is gone, which kind of strikes you as odd. But then you keep on playing with the cards, and you look around you. As you glance more at things in between you playing, things are slightly changing around the room that you're in, and you start to slowly realize, I don't know what this room is.
I don't have a house.
what is this place that I'm in? And you look down at your hands, and you're wearing these white gloves, and I don't wear white gloves. This is not. And as you're looking at the cards, suddenly the cards don't have 1, 2, 3, or they don't even ever have one, but like 2, 3, 4, your standard deck of playing cards. Suddenly they start to have different faces of some of your classmates that you know, and
What?
No.
some of the people, more significant people that you've known in your life, and you try and flip the cards away to put the faces down, but on the other side is just their face as well, and these are not playing cards anymore, but they're just little pictures of images of these people's faces, and that's where your dream ends. That's all you can remember.
Fucked up.
Trauma.
Wake up. Do my morning exercise
Work
routine.
out. Do you do it every morning?
Pretty much. Just forget
Yeah.
about it.
Yep,
The
just
bad dreams
forget
out of my
about
head.
it. There you go.
Today I'm focusing legs. So
Mm-hmm.
pick up like
Love
a
it.
rock, something heavy, and just start doing squats.
Mm-hmm. All right. Beautiful. All right. You
I
all.
do my astrology prep as normal.
By the
Mhm.
way, my robe fucking stinks because I sweat. I work out in it, and it smells so bad.
Smelly boy.
Yeah, smelly card.
Smelly beard.
Smelly boy.
Yeah, I wipe away the sweat with the beard.
That's awful. That's awful. But as you all move on, the Rongle family bids you adieu, and gets you on your
Thanks,
way
Mr.
after
Mr.
feeding you.
Rongle.
Yeah,
Thank you, Rongle
Bye,
family.
Rongle
Mr.
family.
Rongle.
As you are moving away, we're going to do another survival check from you, Felix, and you all will probably be able to make it to this city within today with a good enough roll, of course. I mean, that's a good enough roll. I'll say that's a good enough roll. You are able to make it the full rest of the 30 miles to make it to Redock. Now, when y'all have been traveling, let me ask this. When y'all have been traveling, is the plan to stop in Redock for any amount of time to try and gain more information there? And, like,
Yes.
talk about
think
the
so.
Gatch brothers? Yeah, so it's not
Mhm.
just a quick, hey, see ya, Kenny.
Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we'll do stuff there.
Okay.
Yeah.
toss her out and then leave.
All right. Well, because of that, I think that
Street
we should
rat,
end this
street
session
rat.
for today.
Okay.
With that, because I want to go fully into Redock. I want to introduce everything and then just drop it. But
Okay.
that will be the session for today.
Yippee.
Cool.
All right.